get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get to brass tacks here.
Need to fucking practice, Randy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Brass Tacks program. We're your hosts, Rick and Adam. My name is Rick.
I mean, let's go, Brandon. Obviously, but yeah. I couldn't think of anything that was funny to say. So.
It's all right. Rabbi Red Eye is out for the day. He's got AIDS. And joining us is Josh from the West of Waterford podcast. How you doing, sir?
How we doing, folks? We all good?
Absolutely.
Well, I heard actually Robbie flew to Russia. Yeah, he's going to Ukraine and Russia to fight against the Ukrainians.
What's he rushing for?
He's in a hurry.
Makes no sense. I don't know the hell you were going for on that. Oh boy, we got a jam-packed show for you today, as usual. Just a bunch of real classy shit we're going to show you. It's been a nice, boring day. Very glad to be with you guys today after a boring work day. Ugh.
Starting the week.
Woo! Yeah.
Week off, dude.
I was telling Adam before we went live here, I saw a very heated fight, a verbal fight at the gas station right after I got off work. I was fueling up the old vehicle there, and I saw just the quintessential Myrtle Beach prostitute jump out of this guy's truck and just start yelling and screaming at him at like one of the pumps. And she was just like, she was losing her shit over the fact that like he didn't drive her all the way to like where they agreed that she was going to be dropped off. And she was just throwing this man's business out in the fucking open.
God damn.
It was awesome. She had like, she was missing half a row of teeth on her top row, and it made half of her face kind of look like a stroke victim or whatever the fuck.
Oh, like fucking Silva from that James Bond movie. What's his name? Javier Bardem. He removes the half the face droops.
Yeah. He's an uncomfortable looking guy. Like, I feel like in real life, he's probably like a decent person. Like, he seems like one of those celebrities that's like approachable, but every time he's in a movie, his face makes me uncomfortable and his hair makes me uncomfortable. But
it is ridiculous.
Sky's in the chat. Hello, Skylar. How you doing today, bud? He says 7th Avenue South, baby. It was actually right next to that. It was on the corner. But let me see. Oh, Adam says I'm echoing a little bit. Are you hearing an echo, Josh?
I don't notice any echo. You sound fine to me.
Okay. It might just be like, oh, I kind of hear me in the background a little bit. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Hopefully that goes away. Skylar says he loves Adam's Doom poster.
I'd love to give Skylar a kiss, dude. I haven't seen him in forever, dude.
Who wouldn't, dude? You've seen him with his muscles and stuff like that out.
I've seen him flip couches.
Yeah, dude. Skylar, oh yeah. You better pray to God you got hot water in the house, dude. Skylar doesn't have no hot water. He's flipping over furniture. He's got power metal going. He's got his muscles out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good scene.
Gotta have hot water.
I might even just use up all the hot water just so I can see those fucking muscles come out. Skylar says he doesn't hear echoes on that end either. So hopefully that's just Discord doing its thing and working out its issues.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
He says he wants to kiss you too.
So about this guy's business that this hooker was bandying about the place.
Yeah.
What did you learn? Did you learn anything good about him?
So basically, this guy pulled up to this gas pump and he's in this torn down pickup truck, and he looks just as rough as this bitch did. And basically what was happening was from what I got, he didn't pay her the agreed amount, first of all. Second of all, he didn't drive her all the way to where he agreed to drive her. So that was a problem. So she got out of the car and starts proclaiming all this to the public. And so everybody at the pumps just like stopped what they were doing and they're just watching this go down. And we're all laughing and shit. It was like a really nice kind of communal moment. We were all just kind of like, you could tell in some people's faces, they were just like, thank God that's not the reality that I live in. And that's not me having that happen to me. And she started.
This must.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, this must be a new prostitute, dude.
She didn't look new at all, dude.
Yeah, but what kind of prostitute doesn't get the money up front?
I think a lot of Myrtle Beach prostitutes.
Rule number one.
Well, if you saw this bitch, she had no room to be making any kind of demands at all. Like I said, she was just busted.
She conceded to a lower price, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and I think she conceded to a lower price on the pretext that he was going to, or on the pretenses that he was going to give her a ride afterwards. And she was not happy, and she was so unhappy, in fact, that she starts beating the shit out of this guy's truck, which it wouldn't, even if she was capable of doing damage to the truck, it wouldn't have affected the way this truck looks in any way at all. And this guy, God bless him, he's driving a truck that has his business and contact information all over this truck. It was like so-and-so mechanical services or whatever with a phone number and like an address and shit. I was like, what are you doing, dude? He was doxing himself with a prostitute in the truck.
You're not gonna pay the hooker a tip and you're gonna dox yourself at the same time?
Yeah.
At least I thought there was a tip coming.
It fucking ruled.
What about a new app for prostitutes that need to go to another end of the town or the city?
Yeah.
And the guy drives them there, but they also give them sexual favors. That's the payment to get to the other side of town.
Oh, I don't even know if it's worth it at that point. Fucking for rides.
So
what do you mean?
Uber,
they're fucking for money. Ride is money.
Yeah, but I don't think the price
this is an
really.
This app.
I don't think the ends justify the means. Like you're getting.
I just got a text from Elon Musk, dude.
Oh, okay.
He's ready to make moves on this app.
Oh, I'm sure he's. I just don't see that app working out because you're basically just getting your hole stretched for very little return, especially when things like
on the other side of town.
Public transit exists and that's very cheap, especially here in Myrtle Beach. I don't know about all that.
Or they pay you money too. Like the driver pays them money.
Yeah, now you're getting more into the territory of reality.
Okay,
yeah.
then let's throw money into it.
Okay.
The driver's like, I will take you to the other side of town and give you $200 or whatever to suck my dick.
For a half and half.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
200's a little steep for a dick suck.
Well, whatever. Now it's that's profitable there. We throw money into the game. The prostitutes get money and a ride.
I agree. That's that right there. You're on to something.
Now look at this. She could double her profits because as she is going from one John to the next, she's got to go across town, and make another $300 whatever dollars while she can make money on the way.
Yeah, dude. All she has to do is choke down that bat on the way and she's good to go.
Yeah. Money. You're getting money. Now she's at least increased her profits by 30%.
Yeah, you're onto something with this. I think we need to get some development teams under you and figure out.
On her way to the next prostitute. Or the next John.
The next trick.
She's going to, the next trick she's going to turn. She's making money then because she's turning another trick. Another trick per hour, dude.
Yeah, I think that's
tricks
a good
per
idea.
Hour. Tricks per hour.
Yeah, that's
TPH, dude.
Tricks.
Turning tricks
per hour.
I want to, if you're going to hire some chick for this guy, be like, okay, what's your TPH?
Oh, yes. It's a unit of measurement at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. And there could be incentive programs. You can rack up like loyalty points and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm behind it. I'm behind it.
A lot of dudes would drive into prostitute across town to get their dick sucked for $100 or something.
Oh, definitely. I mean, shit, as much driving as I do. Come on now.
Yeah.
Maybe not the quality that I saw today, but and this bitch, dude, her tits were basically like swinging below her. It was swinging below her belly button, and she had on this like shitty tattered gray shirt, no bra. So every time she was like kicking and punching the car, you would just see these giant, loose hanging tits swinging around, moving her shirt around. It was just the grossest thing I've seen in a very long time.
Well, there you go again. What we add to the app is there has to be a picture, not of just a face picture, full body picture of the chick.
Full nude?
So that no, doesn't have to be nude. It has to be form-fitting clothes.
I don't know. I want to know what I'm getting into.
She can't be in a dashiki and be like, okay, well, okay. It's not going to fly. Form-fitting.
Right.
So, see this guy, whatever, this John knows who he's picking up and bringing to like the other side of town.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
I like that.
I think we're going to add something on there as well. Specifications, height, weight,
medical history.
Medical history be good. I mean, you're a whore,
right?
So, I mean, what's under the hood?
I want to know if you're using intravenous drugs.
I want individual herpes count, herpes bumps,
skin tag count,
individual count.
Oh God.
Well, you got one herpes. You got all the herpes. I feel like so.
That's a good point too. Yeah, yeah. You know what, Adam? You're making a lot of sense,
I saw herpes
dude.
count 1 or herpes count 200.
Herpes is herpes.
Got to be feet pictures. She got to have good feet. She can't have a Circle K.
I'll never forget that time when I was riding in a car with a friend whose name I'm not going to mention on the air, and I was making fun of herpes in one way or another. Like, I forgot what I was saying, but I said something about someone having herpes and like being like, haha, they've got it for life or whatever. And then my friend turned to me and was like, you can't get rid of herpes? Like, he had no idea that it was for life. And I was like, you have herpes.
Oh,
dude, that's another thing too. If you ever want to find out if somebody has herpes or not, just start making fun of herpes, and they will generally come back with either like I'll give you for instance, that job that I said I got fired from at the dispensary when I was banging my coworkers and stuff. There was a moment. Skylar says he remembers this. There was a moment in the back office when I was talking to a couple of girls that I worked with, and this is how I've always kind of like, in one way or another, sussed out who is safe to bang and who isn't. And I was like making fun of herpes and doing my little routine or whatever, and this one chick pipes up and she's like, honestly, herpes isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it's not like you're constantly having outbreaks, and it's not like you're gonna, you're not gonna transmit it every time, especially if there's no outbreak. I would probably still hook up with someone if they told me they had herpes. And immediately I was like, you have herpes! Oh my God!
You have it.
You know too much about herpes, bitch.
Yeah.
What is it? You got too much knowledge on herpes. You just told me 5 things I didn't know about herpes.
Exactly.
You know too much about herpes.
That's right.
You have herpes, bitch.
You know too much about herpes to not have herpes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I've always done it, and that's a good way if you want to ever like figure out how to like navigate that with another person that you're thinking about banging. This same person, by the way, like a year later, when she stopped working at this establishment, she like hit me up in the middle of the night one time, and she was like, yo, we haven't talked in a while. You want to like maybe go grab a drink and like go back to my place and stuff? And I was like, you have herpes. Like, that was my only response. Which is probably mean, but like it's for the story. Like, I always think of certain events in my life as like, is this going to have retell value? Like, am I going to be able to tell this story to a friend at a later date and make them laugh? If I think that there's an inkling that it might make one of my friends laugh, I will be the asshole in that situation. Like, I've definitely thrown chances at banging a chick right out the window because I wanted to make a friend laugh. And I think that's a good quality to have in you. Like, if you have a friend who isn't afraid to like forego pussy because they want to make you laugh or because a joke presents itself, that's a friend you need to hang on to.
Dude, yeah. I've degraded many women in front of Richard on purpose, only to laugh, just to make someone laugh. And Rick has said some of the wildest, vile shit in public you won't believe. Do not go to a Best Buy with Rick. It'll be the funniest time you've ever had in your life.
I want to know. That sounds fun.
Oh no.
Yeah, but that's the
I don't want to
thing.
go to Best Buy with her.
That's the thing. Adam has been around for a lot of times where it actually works, but there are some times when it doesn't land at all, and I end up just looking like a complete fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Oh man, Skylar says, "How the fuck do you think that far into the future? You must be some kind of wizard." You already know, dude. You already know my process. It's just part of the game. For me, humor will always take precedence over anything else. Like I don't know. I'm generally a pretty depressed guy, so if I have a chance to laugh at someone else's expense, especially, I'm probably gonna take it. Oh man, I'm getting over
I don't
this
know. I just
fucking
think
cold.
just try to think of funny, stupid shit all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's how people need to be. Like, that's how you should be on a day-to-day basis. I feel like we live in a society now, especially here in America, where everyone is looking for reasons to be pissed off and angry, and it makes no goddamn sense.
85% of what I think of could probably just be perceived as racist.
Well, yeah, it's funny you say that because I was actually talking to my mom about that today. I was like talking about growing up with like internet culture and gaming culture and how like especially nowadays the media and the public at large would perceive a lot of the things that were done and said even to this day on the internet as like being racist or bigoted. But like what the general public doesn't know is that if you grew up with internet culture, it was people from all walks of life, of all ethnicities and sexualities and stuff like that, calling each other the most vile names because it was almost like a term of endearment to like call someone the N-word on the internet or something like that. It had nothing to do with race. It had nothing to do with like ethnicity, or if you call someone a faggot or something, it has nothing to do with their sexual orientation. It has to do with the fact that you're trying to be as shocking as possible, and it's the internet, so you're anonymous, and it's part of the fun, I guess, of like internet culture back then, and especially like in the early 2000s. And if anyone ever had Xbox Live in the early days, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I think you make a really great point there, actually, about like the friendship and all that. It's a term of endearment. We used to play a game down in my bar. We have a black friend down there. I'm not going to say his name, but we used to play a game where he'd go over and talk to women.
Oh.
He'd what?
His name was Toby.
Oh,
okay. We'll call him Toby.
That was a cheap shot. Fucking Adam.
What Toby would do is he'd walk up to women, and then he'd ask me to come up behind him and say, basically, he'd just be like, "Now, Josh, I need you to just say the most vile shit you can think of." And I was like,
just don't say that word. If you're gonna say, if you're thinking it, don't say it. Just say N-word.
I'm not going to say it.
All right. Thank you.
But I said it to him.
Right.
I walked up and I said in the most over-the-top voice I could possibly think of, "Excuse me, ladies, is this word bothering you?" And then he just turned around, his mouth open, his eyes lit up like Christmas, and started crying, laughing, hugged me, and said, "You fucking did it! I can't believe you did it!" Meanwhile, I'm looking over this guy's shoulder at these two horrified-looking women, just like looking at me like I'm the fucking devil. Meanwhile, while he's hugging me and crying, white women, of course, well, of course they were white women. Toby don't.
It goes without saying.
Toby don't. But I'm just screaming at the two girls, "It's a joke! It's a fucking joke!" I feel like Vito in a fucking certain type of nightclub.
Yeah. They'll never understand that.
Good.
The leather bar. Oh, man.
He wanted me to play it again. I said, "I'm not taking that chance."
Yeah, fuck, dude. My buddy Talbert and I used to do that shit all the time when we were in high school. And like, looking back on it, it's just like really cringy teenager shit. But like, that's a bond that the public at large is never going to understand at all. What the fuck is this? In the chat, somebody named Naked HD XYZ, online strips without clothing. Get the fuck out of this chat, you dumb cunt. Whatever it is you're trying to like promote or whatever the fuck, get out of here. This is why we need.
They just stole our app idea, and that they're trolling us now.
Yeah,
that's it.
I'm about to.
App idea stolen.
I'm about
what
to.
What would you name that?
That's what I was trying to think of this whole time.
Right.
like
I think
some
it'd be
kind of
called
what?
Rider.
Oh,
A ride for rider.
RY though. Rider.
Skylar's
Yeah.
Skylar's
Perfect.
Skylar's propositioning the person in the chat that was fucking promoting this this stripping without clothing thing. He said how much?
Oh, well, Kyle's in here too.
Kyle said thoughts.
Skylar, could you get us a group deal?
Oh, that would be crazy. Just running a train on some
Skylar
stranger.
admin privileges so he can just boot that person.
Oh yeah, how have I not done that yet? All right, Skylar, you're a moderator now. I just made you a mod. You got the wrench now. You got the power. Skylar popped in. I'd love to see. We need to get like a real picture of Skylar holding a big ass wrench with his big fucking muscles out, all sweaty and stuff, and use that as the show thumbnail from now on.
You're making me hard.
I've come to herd.
Kyle asked, "Do you accept Dogecoin?" Oh man, I hate online whores. There's nothing worse than internet whores. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about like actual porn stars. I love them. We need them. I'm talking about these dumb whores who think because they have tits and pussy that like they're some fucking godsend and like they deserve the money they're making or whatever. Get out of here with that bullshit. I can't stand that. Like, unless you're taking dick on camera, I don't want to hear you call yourself a sex worker.
Well, whatever, call it what you want, but fucking money, dude.
Yeah, out here.
What do I
simping.
care? Like, if they can find a niche, they happen to be like marginally good looking, and they can show their tits, and 500 guys from Nebraska will pay her. I mean,
I'm not saying I wouldn't do it.
If you could hang dong 1 hour a day,
yes,
5 days a week,
yes, I would, of course,
and you would get $150,000 a year.
I'd do it for $50,000 a year.
Okay,
yeah.
So I wouldn't do that for $50,000 a year, but
dude, I'd show penis for a lot less than that. Like a lot less. I've shown you guys my gear several times for nothing.
Yes.
Yeah. Could have done without it, but yeah. I've seen.
I broke Josh in right away. I think it was like right after the first time we ever did the show together, and like I think immediately after that I showed you a picture of my balls. Like I was laying on my back and I pulled my balls out from my underwear and I flipped them over my waistband and then tucked my dick back into my pants, and it was just this really like kind of like pressurized ball sack, and it looked all red and shit.
Yeah, I'm just glad you're on your back and not doing anything a little more provocative. I mean,
yeah.
Into wink, wink.
Well,
I want to see you on your knees, boy. I
Well,
want to see you on your knees.
Speaking of being on my back, that same bed I was laying in for that picture and that same like position, I'm like 90% sure my dad heard me masturbating the other morning, because I was like laying on my back on that bed and like I was trying to pop one off in the morning. Whenever I woke up, I was like, all right, I got to get the poison out. And so I start, whacking it. And this bed that I sleep on is very creaky. And for those of you that don't know, I currently live with my parents until my girlfriend's lease is up in February, and then we're going to get our own place together. But, I moved back from Colorado. I'm staying with my parents in the meantime, trying to save my goddamn money. And so I got to be real like shinobi-like when I'm trying to masturbate. Hey, what's up, Ree? How's it going? Holy shit. Good to see you. Anyway, my bed's really creaky, so it's like, and because I'm not a slow pull guy, I'm a fast pull guy. Like I go quick because I'm trying to get it out and get it done. But anyway, I thought I was alone. Anyway, I finish up, I blow it into a sock or whatever, and I throw the sock onto my floor, and I start going about my day. And I open up my door, and I see that like I hear the TV's on, but the living room doors are like closed, and usually that's not the case. And I see my dad's car parked in the driveway. So I was like, oh no, I hope he like, cause like if you're walking in the hallway or anywhere near my room, like you can hear that bed. I'm pretty sure you can hear that bed from the kitchen if I'm whacking off. So I don't know. It was jarring. It was a little jarring to me.
As long as he wasn't at the bed, his ear up against it, just like, hello.
That has
What
happened
am
to
I hearing
me.
in there?
That has happened to me
No.
before, but not my father. It was a creepy autistic roommate in college. He used to like, if I had a girl over, he would like stand at my door and he'd jack off with his ear up against the door. And the only reason, like, I caught him like twice, and then on the third time that I caught him, I was like, dude, I'm gonna kick your fucking head in if I hear this again or if I see this again. Because he had like one of those little autistic dicks. He was like kind of a heavyset dude. He looked like Fat Bobo. He had like a Bobo face, and he had
Bobo.
and he had like that tiny cock, like just a little tiny dick. So like I would open the door really fast, and he'd be standing there with his fucking basketball shorts pulled down, and he'd have his dick in his hand, and he'd just be jacking off by the door. So needless to say, to me personally, that's hilarious. But to the young ladies I had over at the time, they were not happy with that at all, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Oh, well, autistic dick at the door. Yeah, baby. Nothing turns you on like that.
Just carving
Come
his
on.
name in the wood of the door with his little needle dick. God.
I'm just varnishing the sideboards.
He was such an annoying prick, dude. That kid, he the first time I ever met him, the first sentence out of his mouth was, if I come off a little aggressive, don't worry, it's because I have like the super genius type of autism. Motherfucker was failing all of his classes and just playing World of Warcraft all day.
Doesn't that remind you of that other beta guy that like used to like his child lived then in that area, like the apartment? He corrected you on his name.
Oh, are you talking about my last place of residence?
Remember he like, oh, only my friends call me by the short, but it was
Dog.
like a name where you never call them the full name.
Yeah, dog. All right.
You know,
First of all, let me tell you something about me and the way I operate. Had this kid caught me at any other time in my life, if another grown man approached me like that, I would have just slapped the shit out of him, and I'd been like, all right, now it's your move. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
So my last landlord, you guys have all heard the stories about the creepiness and the whole like, you know, you could drop me into the wilderness and then give me a knife and I'd survive just fine, probably even gain weight. And it's like, no, you wouldn't, you'd die. But he had this fucking autistic grandson who moves in, doesn't pay any goddamn rent, and has an annoying dog that keeps everybody up fucking 1,000 hours a day. Anyway.
Not even that. He brought a fat chick and a skinny chick. It's like, I need a young priest and an old priest. A fat chick and a skinny chick. And he brought these like seance and that.
Yeah.
Weird, dude. He would play like, what would he play?
I don't remember what he was.
He was
always
like,
playing some
a game,
video game.
like 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
On his computer.
Not taking care of his dog, not cleaning up around the house, just being a nuisance. He was like,
he was divorced as well.
Yeah, and he was like 25 or 26 or whatever, and he was built like a 4-year-old. Just had a bird chest and was just such a pussy. But the first time,
he had a crossbow too.
Yeah, he did have a crossbow. That was alpha. That was pretty alpha. That's big dick shit when you have like when you're just hanging a crossbow on the wall. You know, people.
Having fun.
Yeah, that guy fucks. You know. But when I first met him, it was like the first day he moved in. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm Rick, and I was like, you're oh fuck it, I'm gonna just say it. I was like, you're Donnie, right? And he was like, no, my that's just what my friends call me. I prefer you call me whatever the fuck it was. Donovan.
Donald.
He wanted to be called Donovan or something like that. Okay. And I just started laughing at him, and I was like, oh, okay, buddy. And I just walked away because anything else I was gonna have to say after that was gonna just escalate. And I would have been like, look, I'm just gonna hit you.
Like flex. Who says that?
Pussies.
If I had a name that could be abbreviated, I wouldn't care.
Could you imagine?
You know what I mean?
The course of you and I's friendship would have been so different if, like, the first time we ever met, if you walked up to me and you were like, oh, hey, what's up? You're Rick, right? And I was like, I prefer to be called Richard.
I would have walked away and never talked to you again.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And so for the rest of my tenancy at this fucking house, I just treated this kid like he was garbage. And like Adam wouldn't even talk to him. This kid would directly talk to Adam, be like, hey, how's it going, man? And Adam would just look right through him and walk right by him and go down to my room. It was the funniest shit.
He would say stuff to me and I would just ghost him.
Yeah, dude, I'll tell you right now, if you ever want to feel like you don't fucking exist on this planet, get in me and Adam's bad graces and try to exist with us in the same room.
Yeah.
You'll kill yourself. You'll kill yourself.
Yeah.
Skylar said that shit was hilarious. I remember one time I had my shirt off and I was in the laundry room getting my shit out, and me and Skylar were talking to each other, and this little fuckboy comes down there and he looks at me and he was like, "Oh man, you're scrawny." And this kid, by the way, this kid's shorter than me and weighs like 100 pounds if he's lucky.
Yeah.
And Skylar and I just started laughing at him. And I was like, dude, if I punched you once in the chest, you would die. Like, there's no way. Like, who the fuck are you calling scrawny, dude? Skylar and I, if we wanted to, we could have fucked him.
You should have swept the leg, dude.
Mm-hmm. Should have just double teamed him with Skylar, dude. We should have just greased that ass. Let him know what the fuck was popping in that household. We run that basement. Skylar and I run basements. That's what we do. You let us rent rooms in your house and you have a basement. We're running that basement.
Shit, that's weird. Yeah, because the previous was basement.
That's right. Skylar and I have occupied three basements.
Oh my God.
We were running basements in Colorado. That was Skylar and I's first job was running basements, and then everything else was just secondary to running basements. That's how we lived our lives. We're the basement babies. Coming down. It was all
every
basement.
Place you had was you were in a basement.
You know what it is? Skylar and I grew up at sea level, so we didn't have basements, and so the first shot we got as adults to like make our childhood dreams come true of like having cool basement rooms and shit like that, we took that shot. We took that chance. Basement babies. What are you gonna do? Skylar says, Jesus, that's true. They've all been basements.
They've all been basements. I never put that together.
Yeah, man. We run basements. You
never lived above ground.
No, of course not. It makes me uncomfortable now. I don't like
I'm just
it.
realizing this. I should have never been friends with
because we occupied basements.
Yeah, dude. You're a fucking sub ground guy.
Subterraneans.
Yeah,
Skylar makes a good point though. We did avoid hot ass summers by living in basements, which that
Totally.
was a big part of it. Like Adam knows every house we've lived in. As soon as you walk up the stairs on a summer day, it goes from being nice and cool in the basement to just fucking sweltering hot in the house, because all the houses we lived in didn't have air conditioning. It's just not a very common thing in Colorado with older homes. But
well, to be fair, he's not accurate. I donated a standing air conditioner to Richard many years ago.
True.
So he had air conditioning in the basement.
That's true. Adam did.
Skylar did not, by the way.
No, Skylar bought one. Skylar bought one.
No, I'm just.
What?
Here.
Hold on, your audio cut out. What'd you say?
Should have shared the air conditioner, dude.
Oh, well, how am I supposed to share an air conditioner?
You touch tips. I don't know. You figure it out.
Man, just because Skylar and I are fucking on the low doesn't mean that we're gonna be sharing air conditioners and shit. Oh, Skylar said, dude, you had 2 of them. I don't remember having 2 of them. I just had that one that Adam gave me. Oh, Reese, sweet. Reese says, I love y'all. Just had to come say hi. Miss y'all. We miss you too, dude. Hope you and the family's doing all right.
Reese Witherspoon?
Hug that baby for Papa Rick. Skylar said he did buy one. Yeah, Skylar had a nice ass one, dude. His was pumping out that good air. He didn't have to have one of those water catchers. Like, I had to have multiple empty 2-gallon jugs or 1-gallon jugs, because the one Adam gave me had this little hose on the back of it where all the condensation would drip off. And boy, those Colorado summers, dude, you'd be filling up them jugs.
Yeah, well, it's a actual one you can move around the house.
Right. Well, it worked out really well. Like, because of my drinking, I was always able to stay on top of emptying out the water jugs and stuff like that, because I would wake up multiple times throughout the night to drink and stop the shaking. So like every time I would wake up and drink and stop the shaking, I was able to, go check my water jugs and empty out the water jugs. At the same time, I was fighting off my what would you call it? Yeah, just the shakes. Just the alcoholic shakes.
Fucking demons in the night by the sounds of it. God damn it.
Kyle says AC should be cheaper. I agree. It should be a human right, god damn it. The problem is that in all my rooms, I always have like boxes of my mixtape and shit like that. So my room is probably like 200 degrees Fahrenheit on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it in the 70s. Always keep it in the 70s.
Kill myself.
That was a 9/11 right there.
Yeah, Skyler said he laughed too hard at that. Me laughing at my alcoholism, you sack of shit. You and Adam both, dude. I swear to God, I can't tell a story about alcoholism and not have Adam laughing at me.
Yeah, but
you almost died.
Yeah, but we've been together, and you've told me the stories, and I was dying laughing in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they were funny.
No lie though, I was so worried because Adam and I did a lot of drinking when we would hang out, and so like when I first quit drinking, and I told Adam this like right after we started hanging out again after I had recovered fully. One of my biggest fears with not drinking was that like it would interfere with Adam and I's friendship because it really was like the cornerstone of our activities. It always involved some type of drug use and a lot of drinking. And I remember Adam being like, dude, drinking was just a component of us hanging out. It has nothing to do with our friendship. And I was just like, fuck, man. It was like one of those, it was just a super gay moment between two best friends. Yeah. And I still think about that every once in a while.
No, it was like we were drinking, but you were drinking.
Yeah, I was drinking with a different purpose than Adam was.
I felt a little peer pressured a lot of the times.
Don't give me that.
Wait, oh, when I pick you up, you have two like double shots in your hands. You're like, oh, you got to do this double shot. I'm like, I don't want to do the double shot.
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I used to push
the double shot.
I used to push cheap whiskey on Adam all the time, dude. It was kind of a problem.
It was funny.
Let's see. Kyle says, it bothers me when people outside of Colorado think it's cold here all year round for some reason. We're basically semi-desert and it gets 90s all the time. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if you had that standing air conditioner I gave you on the East Coast, you'd be replacing that bucket every hour.
Fuck yeah, easily. Ree in the chat says, you came out just fine though, if you ask me. Shake and bake, Riggy. Sorry, that was bad. Okay, I'm out. I love you, Ree. Thank you. Yeah, dude, that was a time. It was a time.
Time, THYME.
Spice of life.
You ain't black.
What are you gonna do? I forgot what else that was leading to another story. Oh yeah. So I used to buy these double shots all the time from this really sketchy liquor store where Adam and I always thought like the guy that owned it, he was this Asian cat and he was always sniffing super hard. So Adam like leaned down to me one day and he was just like, yo, do you think this guy's on cocaine all the time? Because he really was just always, every time you saw him, no matter what time of day it was just always.
No, it was a debate. Is he on drugs or is he flexing? Like, is this a Asian flex where they sniff a lot?
True.
If they see, a round eye come in.
Yeah.
We
didn't know if it was like, if he was starting like an Asian turf war with us or like he was trying, because he had that semi-hot slave wife that worked the cash register every day.
She was cute.
Yeah, and I think that might have been his move, kind of like a bull that's getting ready to charge you. He just would. It also didn't help that at the time Adam and I were probably on cocaine and we were probably just paranoid that everybody else was on cocaine too.
That may have been true.
A couple of Gaijin lover boys coming in trying to take his flat ass wife from him.
Something about the Asians, they like to spit a lot. So maybe he was just clearing his sciences, getting ready to fucking gob both of you the second he had a chance.
I wouldn't say that about all Asians. I don't think the Japanese are keen on spitting. They're very.
I don't know,
people.
man. I think Josh is right. All of them love to spit.
I think all of them except for South Koreans and Japanese, because they're very refined people.
Okay, fair enough.
I disagree with that.
Well, go ahead and disagree. Fucking vanilla face. Fucking talk about my people.
We've all been to like Chinatown at least. We've all seen one Chinatown.
Yeah.
In our time.
Dude, you want to talk about spitting?
They love it.
Yeah. I remember that was actually something my grandma had told me when I was I think in like 5th grade or whatever. I went to New York City and we were visiting family and stuff up there. And my grandma took me to Chinatown because I'd never been to New York before and I just wanted to see it all. And she was like telling me, she was like, yeah, when you're walking, just like do your best to not get spit on, like on your shoes or whatever the fuck, because these guys that are just working outside, they'll just randomly turn around and hawk a loogie on the street or some shit. And it's just, that freaks me out. Like I'm such a germaphobe, and I have been for a really long time. And so being in an environment like that where people are just freely spitting all over the place and also handling food at the same time, I was just like, fuck this place.
To be honest with you, I'm a bit of a spitter myself, but then again, I think it's from growing up playing sports, so you're always just spitting up. So
yeah, I'm a spitter too, but I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't gross me out when I do it. Like, it's just like a lot of things in my life. It's okay if I do it. I just don't want you to do it.
No. It's the public part of it. Like,
yeah, that
Asians
is a component.
will just fucking be walking and just like, blah! And like spit on the ground. If I have to spit or hawk a loogie, if I'm in public, I'm walking to the side, it's almost, you're just doing it off to the side, making sure no one even gets gets seen.
Adam finds a white woman and just spits on her tits and he keeps walking.
Yeah.
It's kind of like having somebody else come on you. I mean, you can come on you can start making tummy puddles with your own your own ejaculate. But if somebody else were to come on your chest, you'd be a little bit like, dude, why?
See,
why would you do that?
That's where I've got to disagree with you, because I cannot touch my own cum or come into contact with my own cum. I don't like the viscosity and just the tackiness of it. I do everything within my power to not physically touch cum.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, it's just too much.
But I'm not afraid of it. If it's in my hand, I'll make sure it's gone. Like,
I don't even understand that concept, because Rick, I don't even believe Rick, by the way, because he's a filthy sock fucker. He fucks he comes on socks.
Yeah.
He can't be trusted.
Whatever. You don't get cum on your hand when you're fucking shooting it in socks. You just pull it off. Like you throw it on the tip, you catch the cum in the sock, you do a quick, like as you're pulling the sock up, you wipe the tip with the sock, you fold it over one good time, and once it hardens, it stays like that, so the cum's not escaping. And you throw it in the dirty clothes hamper and whatever the fuck, and then you wash it later on.
You could never wear that sock again.
You wear it all the time. You wear it every day. You wear that sock every day.
You both disgust me if you think you can wear cum socks. Why would you come
We're
into
not
a
going to
sock
get into this
and put it on your foot?
It's been 3 years. You're never going to get any kind of quarter with this debate.
Just for Adam, I'm going to put a pair of googly eyes on a sock, make a sock puppet that just like eats my cum, just like yum 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 yum.
Fine.
Just be like, I'm going to send a picture of that to Adam.
Kyle
just
says,
little googly eyes. Make it talk like Kermit the Frog.
It makes no sense.
Kyle says, when I used to smoke, I used to spit all the time, but it was a really nasty habit. And he also says, I mean, it's not like piss or shit, and it only smells faintly of bleach. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, though. See, I would rather have piss on my hand than cum or shit.
I cannot. If shit gets on my hand, I feel like I'm going to start crying.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Yeah, shit's probably worse than cum, in my opinion, because it leaves that, like, no matter how hard you wash your hand, you're always going to have that, like, kind of after smell.
It's a biohazard.
You just don't feel clean, that's all. It's almost like it leaves an oily resin or something, and it's like,
Well, speaking of oily resins, that's the reason I don't like to touch cum, is like if you get cum on your hands, regardless of whether or not you wash your hands, it still feels like your skin after being in ocean water. Like if you've gone into the ocean and then you come back out and your skin dries up, you have that like film on you, and that's kind of what it reminds me of, and I've always hated that feeling. So like that's why I have another aversion I have to cum.
Yeah.
That's why I just always shoot it in the ass. Shoot it. It's just spray and pray.
Yeah.
Hit the wall. Hit the wall, bitch.
Take it on the tits or don't take it at all.
Take the pain.
Sure.
Take the pain.
Yeah. Let's see. I do have some videos lined up if you boys want to watch some funny vidges.
Don't we always?
This first video is actually from Mr. Joshua, who brought this to my attention moments before the show. Kyle in the chat says we talk about cum a lot on this show. Yeah, I mean it's highbrow stuff, dude. I don't know what to tell you. We're men of the people. We're everyday lads just telling you about our problems.
Exactly.
A lot of my problems involve cum. I don't know what to say.
Every one of my problems is cum.
Mo cum, mo problems. So this video is it's a PSA about child predators and little tactics they use to try to get yo kids to go with them. And there's a couple inconsistencies in this video that I wanted to talk about a little bit, and we'll take it from that point when we reach it. So without further ado, here you go.
You've already been told about strangers dressing up in uniforms, but there are other traps you need to know about.
Hi, I lost my little dog. Can you help me find him?
Be suspicious of an adult asking for help.
Hi, I'm just...
This one. If that bitch approached me as a kid and was like, yo, you need to come with me, I'm coming with her.
Oh, I'm
coming on her.
Coming everywhere, and there ain't no stopping me. She is... Ooh.
Yeah, for anyone listening on an audio-only platform at a later date, suffice it to say, this chick is like your quintessential hot 90s blonde chick. She's wearing like a plain white t-shirt. She's got a little bit of booba, not too much booba, but like a tasteful amount of booba. And she's wearing... she's wearing like...
90s Disney movie. Like live action Disney movie. She could be a mom.
Yeah, like if she was like, you could see her being the mom in like the movie Brink of like one of the inline skating kids, something like that. But she's also wearing a very short black skirt, and she's got that fair skin. She's kind of pale, which, you know, daddy's about that.
And you see her eyebrows. You know she's got a nice dark bush, dude.
I knew it. As soon as you said you see her eyebrows, I knew Adam was going to talk about her fucking pubes, dude.
That's her real hair color, dude.
Yeah.
She's got a nice dark bush.
Yeah, dude.
Like that. That's a great observation.
This chick could totally rape me. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, though.
Nirvana, dude.
Well, that's the thing is, like, when I was a kid, there's like, this would have just terrified, like, sex in general would have terrified me as a child. But now as an adult, when I look back and I hear stories from some of my friends who are like, yeah, my babysitter like touched my dick or whatever, or like, oh, my babysitter fucked me or whatever the fuck. Like, I'm just like, God damn it, that never happened to me. Like, there was one babysitter, Skylar will know who I'm talking about. There was this girl that was like in our neighborhood, and like all the neighborhood boys at the time like had a huge crush on her and shit. But she used to babysit me for a short period of time, and Skylar and I would just say the raunchiest shit that we could possibly say. Like we would talk about like what we wanted to do to this poor woman, and I don't know, like that was just never my reality. I never got the opportunity to lose my virginity too early. Yeah, Skylar, fucking doxing people in the chat.
I know.
That's awesome. Say that name. Well, at least it's not a legal name. You know what I mean? That's not like, at least I think it's not.
Patent pending.
I tell you what, she could babysit on my face. Oof.
Yeah, no, this chick would get a dirty ass eating. You know, she just listens to Bush and smokes pot. She smokes regs and stuff out of one of those shitty metal 90s pipes. And she's just like, yo, you want to come over, listen to Pantera or whatever, eat my box?
Oh.
It'll be funny.
What?
Came across and a ninja. It came across and just fucking like clotheslined her or something.
Why would that be funny?
It's random.
Oh, it's okay, Skylar. Don't worry. I don't think she listens, dude. I don't think we have to worry about that. Skylar says, yeah, I got a boner when she shook the change out of my pockets. Yes, that's true. So I think some of Skylar and I's sexual proclivities came about when we were children, because this chick definitely was probably, at least in my life, was probably the first, if not one of the first, like, girls that I was like, holy shit, I totally want to, like, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I totally want to finger that chick or something like that. She was like the first chick for me like that. And she used to abuse Skylar and I, like, physically, not sexually, but she would abuse us physically. And I think later on down the line that evolved into sexual proclivities, because she would bully us, but it was in a really flirtatious way. Like, I remember, like, she would get really close to my face, like close to my face, like she was going to kiss me or something. And then she'd say like just nasty shit to me, like just beat me down as a human. And
there was something going on.
Yeah. And then Skylar, she would lift him up by his ankles and shake change and money out of his pockets and stuff. And that
was she an Amazon?
She was way taller than us, and she was like as hot as the day is long. And so she was not like super older than us, but like enough to where like she had developed her strength a lot more so than we had at that point in our lives. We were still like kids, you know. And she would also do this other thing that I remember that was like really weird for a girl her age to have been doing with guys our age. But she would like come over. First of all, it was always weird that she was like constantly around us. She was always hanging out around us and stuff and doing these things. But like she would do weird stuff, play these weird games with us where she'd be like, hey, I'll be your girlfriend for the whole day. And so for the entire day, she'd like hold your hand and like go around bragging to the other kids that like she was your girlfriend and stuff. It was like a real mind fuck. But I think that definitely turned into like real life sexual tendencies later on.
Yeah.
Skylar said she was 6 or 8 years older than us, probably. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's about right.
Wonder where she is now.
Well, I know exactly where she is now, like, but that's.
Would you still?
Of course. Yeah. God. Yeah. Yeah. She's still just as hot.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
She'd still pick you up and just be like, oh.
Well, probably.
I'm wearing very loose fitting pants. We need to quit talking about this and move on. Let's watch some more of this.
Rick weighs 110 pounds.
That's not true. That's not true. I weigh 115.
Yeah, he's 5'7".
Oh.
115.
Okay. In that case, Adam's 5'4" and he weighs about 378 pounds.
I remember when Rick said his license says 5'11", and I looked at him and
I am 5'11" in real life.
That's not possible, dude.
Dude, how is that not possible? What are you talking about? You've seen me.
You're top cruising, dude. You're top
No, that's
cruising.
Not true, dude. That's first of all, I don't like that you're attacking like a real thing about my life. All right, you being, and also, how could you even tell? You're like 9 feet tall. How can you have any real perspective on height and shit like that? That makes no sense.
I just feel like if someone said they're 6 foot, and you know, I would be like, yeah, if they're 6 foot, yeah, okay, I could tell.
What?
But if you say he's 5'11",
what am I
like
supposed?
Taller than him?
Wait, I don't understand. Like, what purpose would it serve me personally to lie about my height? I could understand a guy like maybe embellishing a penis size or something like that. Why would I embellish my height? That makes no sense. Like that's
sense.
That's like a girl lying about her weight. Like I kind of get
exactly
where they would do that because that deals with like sexual appeal and stuff like that when it comes to finding a mate or whatever. But a guy lying about his height doesn't make too much sense to me. When everyone knows that as a man, all you have to do is make a specific amount of money, and then you'll get all the women you need.
Is it true?
And it can apparently develop a great hairline.
That too. That too.
Wait, Elon Musk.
I was gonna say I was waiting to see if that was like a Bezos or a Musk shot or something like that.
Bezos just like fuck it. I'm so stingy, even though I'm the richest guy in the world. I'll shave my head. Fuck it.
True.
You know.
True. Let's see. Skylar says that's an inch. There's a big difference. Kyle says, dude, what the fuck? I'm 6 foot, and Rick seemed about the same height. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. That's true though. Kyle and I have interacted in person all the time for a long time, and yeah, we were about the same height. Like I don't understand I don't understand why this is such a weird point of contention for you, Adam.
No. First of all, what do you mean?
I need to like prove this? Do I need to get like a measuring tape or something and show you?
Yes, I would say yeah.
All right, I'll write it down.
I feel like we've done it before. No. I feel like we did do it at my house before.
Did we?
But I think so, yeah.
I feel like that would have been something actually, you know what? You might have blocked it out because you are one of those guys that like if you're wrong about something, you'll kind of block it out like you were raped. Adam takes being wrong about something the same as if you would have fucked him when he was a kid. He'll just immediately block it out and move on to the next subject.
Yeah, but like you're telling me like you're just 5 inches shorter than me?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
You've hugged me before. I've stood next to you how many times?
I have hugged you. It's this. And your head is right here.
You're 5 inches taller than me, you dumb cunt. Of course it's going to feel like that to you. You really are just the dumbest man. You know that? You're overpaid for as dumb as you are. I hope you understand that.
No.
What a big dumb bitch. Not only that, but Adam's fat as hell too, and I don't appreciate him calling me a short boy.
I'm not fat.
Adam's a fat piece of shit, and he's out here calling me short.
I'm like 210 pounds, dude.
Adam is 378 pounds. I already said it. Said it earlier. I have a microphone in front of me. I'm right.
That would be outrageous, dude.
You're an outrageous man. Handsome, but outrageous.
No.
All right, let's watch more of this video. I want to see if this chick says something hot.
Oh, did she show her bush?
She better. Glycerine! Glycerine! Dude, I want to see her drop that Game Boy and just spread her ass cheeks.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'd be so fucking cool. You know, she's probably got one of those like dirty girl butts too. Like there's just a little bit of like a brown tinge to it around the O-ring, you know?
Well, she's super white. So
yeah, you're going to see a little bit of that, you know? Whatever. That's how I like it.
I was playing with my daughter's video game, but the batteries seem to be dead. I have some in my car. Why don't you come over and help me put them in?
Stay away from people in cars or vans.
No.
Whoa!
Not staying away from that chick.
You know, we're making...
Look at that guy. Hold on, let me roll this back to where you can see the shade. Look at that guy.
Christ.
That dude's fucking kids. And he's also right near a foot. Who the fuck directed this commercial? Is this a Tarantino picture?
What if that should be one of those deal with it memes? He just like those glasses come down his head.
Yeah, dude. It says, I fucked your kid and then deal with it.
Deal with it.
He looks like Louis Anderson with a Donald Trump haircut and like a little trash stash. Hey, I want to finger your kid. You mind?
Oh, he looks like he trims that mustache so it's thin, dude.
Yeah, that's a manicured
weird.
stash.
The mustache is there for the taste afterwards. He just likes to keep it around. Taste.
Oh, the
Tastes
flavor
like,
saver.
Tastes like snack packs and fruit roll-ups.
Hey, kid, how you doing? You know, we're making a movie over there. You want to go see it?
Whoa.
Only professional
he touched
agencies
touched
hire
his
kids for
foot.
TV work.
That guy touched a foot.
Yep.
Hey, kid, let's go to the arcade and play some video games. What do you say?
Ignore him and walk away.
Fuck yeah.
Little boy, I'll give you $10 if you'll take my bag to the car for me.
Whoa, look at this bitch. Now,
Jesus Christ, we went down, didn't we? This is
a far cry from that hot chick that we saw earlier. Now, I would say if that hot blonde chick fucked a chick or fucked a kid or something like that, she should be given an award. And because that kid's gonna be pumped. That kid's gonna be telling his friends. His friends are gonna think he's the coolest kid in the world. However, if this fucking bitch tried to fuck a kid, she needs to be brought up on charges immediately. And I'm talking life sentences. She's a sex offender.
Electric chair.
Yeah.
Electric chair.
Yep. Fry that chicken, dude. Fry that chicken.
Fry that chicken.
Let's see. Let's see if we've got some more creeps.
It's okay to say no, even to an adult. Safety is more important than good manners.
Not
Hey,
true.
kid.
Not true.
I'll teach you how to hit this ball right over the fence. Come on, it'll be fun.
There you go.
Trust your own
Okay,
feelings.
that guy is swishing left and right, dude. He can barely like catch that ball. It's like, okay, this guy doesn't know baseball. He's floating.
Yeah, he's feathery. He's very feathery.
His head was a little too wavy when he was talking.
He was peacocking, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Let me show you what I can do with some other types of balls.
Hey, kid.
Yeah,
Hey, kid, you want to clean out from under my couch? You can keep any of the nickels you find. I just want to sniff your rear end.
Oh, Uncle Paul, you're incorrigible.
Oh, yep, there you go, in the hatchback, dude.
Your mom's been hurt. She's in the hospital. She sent me to come and get you.
What's the secret code word?
I don't know the code word.
You don't need to get near the car to talk to someone inside.
The secret code word.
We had a secret code word growing up as a kid, dude.
Really?
Yeah. So my parents were super afraid that we were gonna get fucked as kids because all three of us were just cute as a button growing up. And so basically what my parents would do is like every year we'd go to Blockbuster where they would make those videotapes as you're growing. And they were basically, I forgot what the program was called. It was like Find a Kid or like some bullshit like that. But anyway, you go to Blockbuster, they have you fill out your basic information, you know, what you look like, if you have any like any type of like physical traits that the cops could identify you by if you were stolen or whatever. And so we would make those tapes every year just in case we got kidnapped. And then on top of that, we also had a secret code word that if like we were at the home alone or if we were at school and somebody tried to pull what this bitch just pulled, like rolling up in a sketchy hatchback trying to get us to go in the car, we had a code word. And so the code word was Fatu.
Fatu?
Fatu. Because like I couldn't say vulture when I was a baby or whatever when I was growing up. And so I would call vultures Fatus. And so my mom made that the code word because who the fuck else is going to know that? You know what I mean?
What if the code word was the Ed word?
Well, that's why when the kid said, what's the code word? I said,
Dude, that'd be tight as fuck.
Could you imagine that? Hey, kid.
You know.
Neighborhoods, though.
You roll up on a kid, you're just like, hey, kid, why don't you get in the back of my car? I'll take you to the hospital when your mom's in trouble. And the kid just turns around and goes, what's the code word?
Yeah, say it, dude. Say it.
You got to say it.
You're only going to say it if it's an emergency.
That's right.
So you're surrounded. He's not going to say the Ed word unless it's an emergency.
Skylar said that's really, really safe, man. Yes.
Really safe.
My mom had our pussies on lockdown when we were kids, dude. Ain't nobody getting into our pussies. Kyle says, dude, I miss Blockbuster. Can we go back to the 90s? The future sucks. I agree, man. There was a specific smell in Blockbuster that, like, if I were to smell it today, it would just bring back all kinds of good memories. I miss video stores. I miss that time in our era. Like, the internet sucked, but, like, everything else was fucking cool, so I'd be fine with it. I'd be fine with watching tits load line per line like it used to.
The internet was wild back then, dude.
Yeah, dude. You got a lot of these guys trying to jump into your DMs when you're a little boy. You know what's crazy, though, is, like, growing up, Skylar and I were the predators against predators. Skylar and I used to go online and trick sexual predators into sending us pornographic images, pretending to be women. We were like, we'd go into these chat rooms and catfish guys and be like, yeah, we're 23, we're hot as fuck, we'll send you pictures of our pussy, but like, you know, to get in the mood, we like to see other chicks doing it. And so Skylar and I would like just catfish creeps on the internet, get them to send us pictures of naked women, because that way we didn't have porn sites showing up in our search history. So it was a big brain move on our part. And then what we would do is we would print them out. So we had hard copies. We always had those to go back to. We were pretty smart when it came to seeing puss.
Right, but then you're coming on them 2 weeks later. They're ruined. It's, you know.
Well, no, I told you what happened. My youngest sister found my cachet of pornographic pictures in one of my Hardy Boys books, and then we had to lie. I lied and said that like Skylar and I had found the pictures in a ditch near where the older kids hang out. Like there was a lot by Skylar's house, like right across the street. There was a burned down house that was there, but like they had cleared that all out, so it was just a cement lot. And that's where like older kids and also some of the kids would hang out when the older kids weren't there and shit. But, you know, at the time we got away with it. But I had like a really raunchy one. I remember it was like this chick sitting upright and she had just like this really long, thick dildo going into her poussoir. And that was the one my sister saw first because it was on top of the stack. That was like my big finisher. I would flip to that one when I was ready to blow into my sock. I've been coming into socks for a really long time. Telling you. Skylar says he remembers the big ass one we printed out and we said we found it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I said I found it in a ditch because I can't take the heat for that. Are you kidding me?
No. You gotta pass the buck.
Yeah, so we blamed it on some older kids because I knew damn well my parents weren't going to go on a neighborhood canvas trying to find which older kid dropped the poussoir pictures for my child to find. Skylar remembers the dildo one. Yeah, we were probably like 10 or 11, something like that. We were using Skylar's mom's computer to access creep chats so we could get puss pictures. Let's watch.
What were we on? DOS or something?
No, it was Windows. We were on this site called Dream Chat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're younger.
Dream Chat, dog. Shut up, Adam. What are you, like a year older than me, you old fuck?
A couple years older.
If you call Adam old, he doesn't like that, but he'll be the first one to be like, oh, these goddamn youngsters, like when it suits him.
No, but you talk about like Pokemon and shit, like,
yeah,
dog, I never.
Yeah.
Gay, dude. Like, it was never, it never came up at school. Power Rangers? No.
Well,
like wrestling? The only people that like wrestling were like the retarded kids.
That stands to reason, but
that was basically it. Like the semi-retarded kids that they allow into public school, you know?
Yeah. I know you're talking
kind of follow you around through grades. They like don't really, go to the next grade, but they're like, okay.
Yeah, they just interrupt class and shit.
Yeah.
Skylar says, shit, I remember my mom caught me masturbating to Taxi Cab Confessions at 2 a.m. Yep, I remember that story. Taxi Cab
What
Confessions.
about Howard Stern?
That too. There was also, I know this is cliche, but like, I know that anyone with a TV in their room growing up that had cable, there were those fuzzy channels late at night that you could tune into, and every once in a while, like if the weather was right or whatever the fuck was happening, you would see like uncensored tit kind of amongst all the Scrabble that was going on the screen. I have made so many loads to just grainy, shitty TV tits.
Yeah, it could be an outline that it may be a tit.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, well, dude, when you're that age, when you first discover masturbating, it's like one of the greatest things on planet Earth, and it's something you do all the time because you've got this newfound sexual tenacity, and you'll just like, anytime you get hard, you're like, all right, I gotta fucking drain this thing. Like I jerked off one time. I was running errands with my parents, and we were driving this old Chevy Blazer that we had, and I remember my parents got out of the car, and they were in this building doing whatever the fuck. I knew that they were going to be in there for a bit, so back then, you didn't have smartphones or phones at all. I just used my imagination, and I remember blowing a load in it was a McDonald's napkin. And I remember crumpling up this old shitty napkin and putting it into this like McDonald's bag and then putting it underneath the seat or whatever the fuck. Cause I was immediately like back then, as soon as you come, you're like ashamed of yourself and stuff like that. And so I was just like feeling super guilty. I was like just shit talking myself the entire time. I'm like, what's wrong with you, man? You're sitting here in this car that like your family sits in and your parents are in the goddamn store and whatever. And like, I felt horrible about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Skylar says that was the thrill.
Yeah, dude.
Also, yes, Skylar says BET. BET was a notorious jack spot for me, dude. I was blowing batches out to BET.
No, I used to watch.
I'm going, son.
Oh.
You used to watch?
BET, because they had the comedy on it late night from like the Apollo or some bullshit.
Oh, yeah, late night at the Apollo.
So you'd see all these just duds.
Yeah. Except for Rich Voss.
Who all y'all had sex? Who all you like sex? Like, well, oh, yeah, we got to clap for this. Yeah, we like sex. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, and every once in a while they'd have like a white comedian on, and like immediately the first line out of every one of their mouths was like, oh, so they finally let a white guy in here. Ha, ha, ha. And then the whole crowd just kind of like, oh, that's how they sound. And like, it's just so hacky. I hate stand-up comedy for that fucking guy, that one guy that has to be a part of the, like, just like Rich Voss. I was the first white guy on something like comedy, Death Jam comedy or something like that. Cool. Comedy is comedy, dude. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know why are we segregating comedy? Makes no goddamn sense.
See a Rich Voss show, you should be deaf.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It should be at least moist.
Skylar says, damn, I want a mic so I can talk to y'all. I know, I wish he'd had one, dude. Like, do you have one?
I wish I had a mic. You could buy one. Go buy a mic.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you of all people, you always have an open invitation to come on whenever you want.
I thought you had one. I thought he had one.
I mean, I don't know if he has one like ours. I think he's got like a USB mic or something like that. However, we need to talk. Skylar and we will talk because you do absolutely need to be able to jump in on these conversations whenever you want. You already know you can come on. You have carte blanche. You can come on whenever the fuck you want. You're literally the catalyst for probably 70% of the stories I tell on this program, so it would be good to have your perspective as well.
What if it was carte blanche and it was the chick
from the Golden Girls?
You put in the cart. You got carte blanche. He just gets a blanche in a cart.
No, Skylar, don't get a cheap USB mic, you bag of shit. Get like if you're gonna go like the lowest possible quality, I'll send you some links that will get the job done, but it also won't break the bank. I'll shoot you some links.
We don't have USB mics.
No, we have XLR mics, but that's because we used to do the show in the same room, and you can't really do that with USB mics because condenser mics pick up fucking everything.
Yeah.
Kyle says, you guys had such an interesting childhood. Mine was so bland. I mean, we, again, just like our adult stories of craziness, all those stories, they're created because of our internal craziness. That's really what it is we're all just ill-adjusted sexual deviants who were always looking to kill boredom. At least that's my case. Like, I just hated to be bored. I still do.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm bored, dude, if I got nothing else going on, I will come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, preferably, Skylar, get an XLR because that's true. You already have an interface and everything. So yeah, that'll be perfect for you. Again, I can send you some links. I know some decent mics that aren't retarded in price. But speaking of, I forgot the whole reason I had mentioned, I know we'll get back to this creepy PSA in a second. The whole reason I mentioned that liquor store, Adam, was because of the time that we went there, and when we were coming back out of the parking lot, that super hot Mexican chick approached us in the parking lot about helping her in this jewelry store that was just opening up in this shopping center. And this was a fly-by-night shopping center where you went and got like cheap alcohol. You could go get phone cards. You could do there was a temporary workplace that like out of work construction workers would go to try to find like day jobs and shit. And then right in the corner was this really fucking sketchy jewelry store. And so this smoking hot Mexican chick walks out. She walks up to Adam and I, and she's like, "Hey, would you guys mind helping me out real quick? I just need help moving something in this jewelry store." And so Adam and I are like, "Fuck yeah, dude." And we're following her and everything. We come into this jewelry store. It's very darkly lit. And there's just these fucking cholo dudes in the back of this business. And they're like looking at us like, what the fuck are they doing here? And this chick is like, yo, these guys said they'll help us out. And so there's an older lady, and then there's another chick who's like about the same age as the hot chick, but she's like super pregnant and not wearing a bra as well, which was pretty tight. And so Adam and I are like, all right, what do you guys need help with? And the cholo dudes are like, hey, we got this safe on the back of this truck, man. We got to get it out of this truck right now and shit like that. It's just like they take us in the back, and it's a giant old school fucking like steel safe that
it was huge.
And
it was huge.
And they didn't have a combination for it or anything like that. So we're basically helping commit a crime at this point. And because, your word is your bond as a man. And Adam and I agreed to help these people. So what are we going to do? Like, sketchy safe, what are we going to back out? So God, Adam, how long did it take us to move that fucking thing off that truck and get it in there?
It took a while, dude. And yeah, they basically paid us in like, I don't even know,
they gave us one Modelo.
Yeah.
A piece. The only other consolation was that at several points throughout moving the safe, the pregnant chick like bent over a bunch, and you could like see her swingers like straight up, just see her swingers. So that was cool. I was wearing flip flops. I almost got my fucking toes crushed several times with the safe.
If that's where you'd be, your toes would pop off.
Yeah, and also I almost got smashed up against the wall too. Remember, I had to like jump over onto the safe and go off to the other side.
Yeah, that thing was super heavy.
Yeah, so heavy only the devil could lift it.
Did you?
Yeah. Let's get back to this child predator PSA.
You look like you could use a friend.
Say no to what you think is wrong.
Pizza delivery. Come on, open the door.
Dude.
Nothing is more important.
That looks like Alan Alda. Tell me that doesn't look like Alan Alda.
MASH?
Yeah.
Who shows up at somebody's door in the neighborhood just be like, hey, let me in there.
Alan
I know
Alda.
you.
Alan Alda does. Hey, open the door. I got a pizza for you.
important than your safety.
Every delivery hat ever.
Hi.
Oh, jeez.
You're a cute kid.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
I'm a professional
Fucking
photographer.
Hey,
Why don't you come on, hop in the car. I'll take your picture.
If someone wants to take your picture, say no and
Did they get real pedophiles for this PSA? That dude is definitely fucking kids.
Yeah, it seems like they achieved. Yeah, all of the actors are pedophiles.
It's
they
like
were all paid. They were all paid, and the child actors.
yeah, it's court
just all
ordered.
afterwards.
Yeah, it's court ordered, dude. A bunch of these dudes went out and got headshots later on in their careers, started doing extra work in between fucking kids.
Kelsey Grammer.
Sounds like an idea.
tell your parents.
If you tell anybody about our little secret, I'll kill you.
Who's this Samoan guy?
Children should
Whoa, hold on, shut the fuck up. Did you not hear that last part? Look at these big meaty hands, and he just points at this kid's face. Check this shit out.
About our little secret, I'll kill your dog.
Children should never be asked to keep special secrets from their parents.
Now you know the 11.
He looks like he should be doing a haka, let alone like he's out here fucking
a football player.
He's just threatening children. Oh my god.
That's the Rock stunt devil.
Look at those big refrigerator arms, dude. That guy, if he wanted to fuck a kid, there's no debate about it. Like that kid just better be able to fucking run. That's a big motherfucker.
He's got a fucking Mo Howard haircut. That is not a good haircut for that skin complexion.
That looks like my haircut in the 90s, dude. I was rocking a bowl cut for a very, very long time. This also is not a good look for Nautica. He's got a Nautica shirt on. It's not. I feel like you shouldn't have brands in a. You shouldn't have brands of anything showing in a child predator PSA. Just, it's kind of like New Balance. Like, you guys ever notice like only pedophiles wear plain white New Balance? It's the weirdest thing.
Oh, I think a lot of old people do too.
Okay, yeah. Adam wears white New Balance. Here we go.
If you go to Florida, every white dude is wearing New Balance.
How many white dudes are there in Florida?
1 million.
Is that an exact figure?
It's probably close.
Just 1 million.
Oh wait, yeah, Kyle, you're right. It says nautical something.
Yeah, it's a.
Still though, I mean, not.
I didn't want to
look
correct
for. There's a reason we haven't heard of that brand. We probably got associated with pedophiles.
Yeah, I would love it. I would love it if like the director of the PSA had like a beef with a particular brand and he just only featured that brand on every single pedophile in the commercial.
It's just Pepsi Cola.
Yeah. He's a Coke man. He's always going to be a Coke man. Pepsi's for kid touchers.
What if it says Nautical Epstein?
Ooh. Yeah, good. You never know.
Oh,
never know.
Shit, dude.
Skylar says his haircut doesn't go with his skin complexion. Yeah, you're right. It's really off-putting. The fact that he's just so angry and he just threatened to kill this poor little kid's dog too.
That's Toad.
Wait, what's that from?
From Mario, dude.
Oh shit! Yeah, dude.
Mario's getting diverse.
Oh fuck, his head alone, dude. Oh fuck.
The size of that man's bicep, by the way. You know.
That's what I was saying earlier. He's got these fucking refrigerator arms.
He's a linebacker, dude.
Secrets from their parents.
He's a kidbacker.
Now you know the 11 most common kidnap traps to avoid and how to be street smart.
Ooh, traps.
The time to start is now. Be cautious and observant and report anything suspicious.
I'm also a pedophile. Just because I'm dressed like a cop does not also mean that I'm not a pedophile.
He pulls one of his hands up. He's got a kid on each finger.
He's got a dildo in his holster.
Oh no. He's just not a real cop. He's not wearing pants. The camera pans out. He's just got his dick out. Just a hard dick.
Kid's dick on it.
There's just blood all over his dick.
It's just a kid lying there prone, completely not.
Oh no.
So you know, I didn't shoot that kid. I fucked him.
I fucked him to death. Oh fuck, dude. All right, that's
you can't
horrible.
even trust the police. That's like, who made that? Fucking Michael Malice.
What?
The police will do everything up unto raping children.
I mean, someone might be.
Don't hate on Michael Malice, dude. I will.
Oh, I love Michael Malice. Are you kidding me?
Michael Malice knows what he's talking about.
I know he knows what he's talking about.
This next video that I found is kind of an older one. It's from 2015, and it takes place in the great state of Georgia. And
Georgia Brown.
Basically, what's going on in this one is this is in the middle of a high school graduation ceremony, and there's some rambunctious.
Charleston Heston speak.
There's some rambunctious behavior going on in the crowd, and so the principal decides to stop the proceedings and interject with her own brand of tongue lashing the audience, and so that's basically where the video leaves off. Here you go.
Right.
On graduation now.
Mm-hmm.
You could go during a showing of like whatever movie at any movie theater, and it'd be the same audio. So,
oh my!
Yo, I just noticed this. I've seen this video before. That dude's got like either staples or like some weird scars on the back of his head, almost like Ving Rhames, just in a different place.
He's got some office maxes.
That was one hell of a camera pan. Let me tell you, that got dark real fast.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You know. Oh shit! Sorry, Kyle. I had to pop the video over for you guys. You didn't miss anything. I won't restart it because it's literally the camera stays like this for a minute.
Especially that goober that was coming through with his little thing.
She did not want to say goober. Adam, take a wild fucking guess. She just. First of all, listen to her voice, and she also used the word goober when you know she didn't want to use the word goober.
I'd say, look at the translucency of her skin. There's actually a reflection off of her. That's how white she is. She looks like a lighthouse.
She might be a daughter of Aaron.
Was coming through with his little thing. That was so rude. Where are you, you little coward? Come on back up here. Let's talk.
Look at everybody walking out.
Walk it out.
Oh, look. I agree, right? I agree with that.
Just wait, it's coming.
You leave your wallet in the car for this. Shit.
I wish they had let these folks get through with this. The rudest people I've ever seen in my life.
It's coming.
Close those doors. Close the doors. Now. Close the doors. Now. Close the doors.
Is there any worse thing than a school official that thinks they have authority outside of school?
Nothing.
You people are being so rude to not listen to this speech. It was my fault that we missed it in the program. Look who's leaving, all the black people.
There it was.
Shit.
What did she say?
She said, "Look who's leaving, all the black people." And then the crowd went wild. Here, I'll play it back. I'll play it back for you one more time.
In the program. Look who's leaving, all the black people.
Can't say that. You cannot say that.
Not say that.
Oh, she better run, dude.
Dude, could you imagine trying to get to your car after something like that?
Well, that's provided that the car was even there. It was, I mean,
true.
To be honest, might be gone.
How do you not have the spatial awareness to know better than that? Come the fuck on, lady. Like that's when Keeping It Real went really wrong. It went really fucking wrong for her. I'm surprised, like she's very lucky. If you guys noticed at the beginning of the video, there's a police officer pacing up and down the front of the row there. And so I'm guessing that's the only reason she wasn't immediately just fucking piled on.
Yeah. This police officer knows her by name because he's always there because of this bitch again. I have to protect her.
Yeah, she's always just popping off at the mouth, so he's always got to be on call in case like people of color are ready to stomp her out. I love how many of the dudes, all these like younger black dudes are walking around laughing their asses off.
Oh, well, it is hilarious.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, dude, if you're, like I said, when you're a teenager, everything's funny, dude. Like anytime an adult fucks up, especially a school official, dude, you're going to love it.
Oh, absolutely. By the way, look at the very obvious one there in the zebra costume. I mean, very fitting, but she is clearly giving a tongue lashing to somebody.
Yeah, she'd get banged.
What if the lost and found the next day just had a box of weaves?
Okay. I thought you were going to say, what if it had nothing in it? That might have worked out a little bit better for you. Oh, shit. Let's see.
Lost and stolen.
Oh yeah, this was just a real quick post that I found. Some dude, as we all know, that there's issues going on in California with a lot of shoplifting and bullshit like that because they're saying that they're not going to like prosecute shoplifting crimes up to a certain amount of money. This shop owner raised the prices of everything in his store to be at the limit that it needs to be at for police to prosecute shoplifters, and he's got coupons at the front of the store that once he rings them, it brings the prices back down to its normal price if you're a paying customer.
Yeah, that's genius.
Yeah, there was an article about it. I couldn't find the fucking article, but luckily I found this little stupid Reddit post here. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
But on the other hand, here's the problem with that is that California Democrats have now made murder legal. So basically, he's just going to get shot in the face and nobody's going to be able to be prosecuted.
They definitely have made like looting and stuff legal.
Yeah.
At this point, or unenforceable.
That's just insane to me, man. There's a lot of people in California hiring like some of these businesses are hiring like private security and shit like that now that are just hanging around with guns all day. It's like working at a dispensary in North Glen, Colorado, dude. Adam, you remember? I don't remember if we had them. Actually, I don't think we went to Botanicare for weed whenever I was working there because I would just take it home to you. Anyway, oh god damn it, that fucking thought is back in the chat. You stay the fuck out of our chat, you whore.
Go make me a sandwich, cunt.
Yeah. Go spit out a couple of kids and propagate the world's population. Teach them how to read.
I thought Skylar kicked him, dude.
No, I kicked them, but they're here under a slightly different name, but still touting the same message of sex and whatnot. Kyle says no, she's fine. All right, if she comes back a third time, I'm gonna just take it as persistence and we'll let her stay. Assuming she's a girl, I don't really think. Oh, nice. Skylar just timed her out for 300 seconds. Skylar's taking this job seriously. I like that. I think we might need to fire Robbie. Robbie, you can stay in North Carolina. What else did we have? Oh yeah, I brought this one up for Adam. This is a rotund white woman from the Midwest who is fed up with Bath and Body Works.
She has 11 minutes worth of material.
It's just for Adam. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be watching that full 11 minutes because this is just her voice, her look. Like, even just looking at her right now, you just want to beat the shit out of her. And I'm not all about hitting women at all. Like, and this is one woman that as soon as I see her with that fucking smirk on her face, you can just tell she's just this entitled white bitch. She goes around giving everyone her opinion without anyone asking for it and shit. You just want to punch her in the face. She's got a big fat hot dog cheeks. You just want to hit them with your fists. Probably has to apply her fucking Bath and Body Works with a paint roller.
How the fuck did she get out of SeaWorld?
Hello, everybody.
Who's at Marineland?
This is going to be extremely explicit.
Already her fucking tone. No, this is the type of bitch who like mentally beats down a weak man into marrying
That
her.
looks like Tim Dillon with a wig.
Yes, it does.
It does, actually.
Yeah, it does. All right. We can move on now.
So if you don't like swearing or angry people from Wisconsin, then turn your mother effing camera off.
What's up,
now.
Christian?
Wisconsin explains a lot. She's
I just got
probably
back
on a
from Bath
diet
and
of
Body
cheese.
Works, and I am going to start from the very beginning.
She's
I'm
she's
so
already she's
mad
chewing
right
on
now, you guys
something. Probably
literally
got chicken
have no
nuggets in her
idea.
cheeks.
I was shaking like
Got quarantined.
for the past hour. I have been
Bitch, you were shaking because your knees are getting ready to buckle under you, you fucking whore. Shut up.
shaking
She
to the
was
point where I
shaking
couldn't
when
even
we
make a
heard of
video
the
because I
fucking
was so mad.
earthquake.
So let me backtrack. If you guys have been watching my videos, you all know that I have been searching high and low ever since they had the candle sale, 2 for $20 candles at Bath and Body Works. I have been searching for 2 cents. I have been searching for the winter candy apple and the iced gingerbread.
You know she eats her candles.
This is the last day of the sale,
Most
Sunday.
likely.
I have been calling my store in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Look at that fucking face, dude. Who could love this woman? This is she's out. That's why she's out here complaining about candles, because ain't nobody dicking her down. And I'm not
Look
saying
at the decorations behind her.
yeah, she's got these fucking collages and vision boards. You know this bitch read The Secret. She's out here. She's got her dream boards. You know to camera left, there's probably some svelte picture of Idris Elba or something like that. She knows damn well she ain't never gonna get a man like that.
I want everybody to know this happened in Appleton.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck.
I have been calling my store
Except for us, really.
every day for the past week, wanting these 2 cents. I want winter candy apple, iced gingerbread. They were supposed to come out. They were launching in the stores October 29th, so they were supposed to be out. I've been calling Green Bay, Appleton, Fond du Lac, and the outlet in Oshkosh. All 4 stores
dude,
don't have.
Wisconsin has a bunch of goofy sounding towns in it, man. I can't take Wisconsin seriously.
Fuck? Yeah.
Kenosha. Yeah. Oshkosh.
The great state of Wisconsin will not apologize for its cheese.
Dude, I just want this bitch to. I want her parents to apologize for not giving this bitch the coat hanger.
I do love cheese.
Huh?
Who doesn't like cheese, though?
No one's debating on whether or not someone likes cheese. I think we're all in agreement the cheese can stay. I want this bitch gone. I want her incinerated. Could you
Why don't she
imagine?
go to bed? I mean, let's be honest. What bath is going to take her? And it's going to take all the fucking stock of the essential oils to cover that body. She is just.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she's a real shamu. Fucking Christian in the
Dillon,
chat.
for sure.
Christian Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. I like that. Kyle says all those names in Wisconsin are Native American names. Stop being racist. Oh, I don't think they're worried about it, dude. They're too busy drinking.
Native American.
Break out Doritos.
Free blanket. Free blanket.
What makes me mad. Ticked me off a little bit, but I thought, they'll eventually come in. No big whoop. So.
Could you imagine how long it would take to saw her head off?
It's really bad here. So
No big
I've
whoop.
been calling.
Everything's
They don't have them. This morning, well, actually yesterday.
She can't
I
even say
called my
morning without
Appleton's-
mentioning food. She was like, this morning. Fucking, she's got such the mind of a fatty.
You have a robot?
This morning.
What'd you say, Adam? Adam, what'd you say?
Robot?
Is she wearing a robe? No, she's got like a fleece on.
Is that a sports jacket? Like a velvet sports jacket or something?
It's probably one of those old Navy fleeces that you get on special or whatever the fuck. Those ones that they're always selling like, oh, you get 10 fleeces for $5 or whatever because we use slave labor. That's what she's doing. If this bitch gets angry at fucking candle specials not being available to her fat fingers, then you know she gets upset about an Old Navy sale going awry. This bitch is trying to live on the cheap.
She's wearing the thing they put across the pitch when it snows.
Yeah.
Store, and I said, I hate to bother you again, but I'm calling about these candles. And I said, if I'm harassing you or anything in any way, please let me know. I'm like, because I can be quite persistent. I said, so if you want to take down my name and number,
that's a point of
go
pride
right
for
ahead
her.
and do that, because that way you guys can call me when you get them in. The Appleton store. I gave her my name and number. Hadn't heard from her. I went
No
to
one's
the
going to call you
store
from a
today,
store.
But before I went,
You know a candle.
I
the candle has
my
arrived.
Appleton store again.
Bitch,
I
just
said,
check
I know
in.
I gave you my number and everything. I've been looking for these 2 candles. I'm going to the Oshkosh store, and if you guys have my 2 candles, I'll hit over there. I was amazed. She said, guess what? We have them in. I was like, what? I'm like, please, put one of each on hold. I bought 2 peach bellinis a while ago. Actually, I bought 3, so I was just going to take these 2 peach bellinis back and exchange them. And I thought, oh my God.
Oh, she wasn't even going to pay for the motherfucking candles she was going to bring back 2 that she bought consciously. Fuck this woman. I hope she was fucking killed in a traffic accident on the way to this goddamn candle store. What a piece of shit.
Are you that broke?
Are you that much of a bitch that you bought 3 of the same candle and now you're going to bring 2 back so you can get 2 fucking candles for free that are already on sale? Oh my God. I'm like fucking getting blurry vision over here. I want to beat this woman up. Ugh.
She can be found at the local buffet.
Just what a piece of shit. Like, you're just a shitty person. We've all worked retail jobs where we've had to deal with this fucking person who, like, they don't have anything else going on in life. They're in control of nothing in their lives. They have no self-control even. So they've got to find it in you, in your position at this fucking retail store where, like, you know damn well some asshole who went to like 2 years of community college for business, he's in middle management, he's just using the same hack bits every morning, like, oh, you know, the North Store did a little bit better than us this month. We've really just got to go out there and provide some good customer service, get those numbers up, and, you know, the customer is always right. I know sometimes they can be frustrating. No, the fuck they're not. And you've never worked one of those jobs where they're paying you enough money to take shit from another fucking human being. You are a person, you have thoughts and feelings and dreams of your own. You don't have to take shit, especially off of a bitch like this. Fuck her. I've worked too many goddamn retail jobs.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, he's disgusting.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So I said, I'm going to go to Oshkosh first.
I hope her candles weren't
then
there.
I'm going to head, and because I live in Neenah, I said, I'm going to go to Oshkosh first, then I'm going to head all the way to Appleton to get these 2 candles because I want them. And I know that once they get them in, they're going to be gone. I said, please hold a 3-wick iced gingerbread and a 3-wick winter candy apple.
I wish it wasn't John Wick. She opens up the candle lid and a fucking 9mm just penetrates her skull.
My mom and I are shopping around at the outlet mall there.
I wouldn't hold any
just
of
to let
these
you guys
for
know, traffic.
No, if I couldn't hold her, I wouldn't hold anything for her.
Get here when you get here.
Yeah, and you hear that? You know this bitch has no friends. She's out shopping around with her mom.
She's searching for a special sense of candles.
Yeah.
Just drizzle in some gasoline, let her burn her house down.
Yeah, Kyle, that's exactly right, dude. Kyle says, who the fuck cares about candles? That's exactly what I'm saying. And Christian says, this bitch eating the candles. Yep, that's exactly what I said too, dude. And Skylar says, wait, on my robe? Question mark. Well, what am I gonna fucking be on somebody else's robe, Skylar? And then Kyle says, my God, some of the things women are obsessed with. Yeah, I know. It's infuriating. Humanity.
Well, this is a guy.
Well, yeah. But humanity in general, the things that people choose to get upset about just piss me off. Like, there's so many legitimate things to be angry with, especially this day and age. And to sit here and film an almost 12-minute rant on YouTube with your disgusting personality and your fucking horrendous midget fingers and shit like that. Like I don't even think she has midget fingers. It's just that she's so heavy that her hands look like little hot dogs taped to a bun. Very weird.
Wise and things. It was a really busy day because the Packers were playing. This is the only good thing that happened. I think the Packers
Close
won.
your
I don't
shirt.
know.
No one
I've been
cares
busy
about
taking
your
care of
Packers.
bitches all fucking day.
Ugh.
She thinks that's the G spot.
She's taking care of bitches.
Okay. So, I'm seriously really upset. You guys are not going to believe what just happened to me.
I had a heart attack for the 19th
Okay,
time, and I'm
so-
22.
My mom and I are at the outlet in Oshkosh.
The outlet.
And all of a sudden I get this
You
call.
imagine how she
And I'm like,
gets
oh, that's
somebody
weird. I missed the call. So I call the number back and I'm like, who is this? Someone just called me. And she's like, oh, this is Bath and Body Works. She's like, I was just wondering what time about you are coming. And I said, well, I'm in Oshkosh. We're leaving in about 15 minutes. And then we're headed to Appleton and we will be there right away. I'm just going to go in and out and that's it.
It's the only time anyone's
She
doing
said, I
any
just want to
in and
let
out
you
with
know
her.
that those 2 candles that I said that we had, they're not actually in our store. They're in an off-site store.
Yes.
I'm like, an off-site
FEMA
store.
camp.
She's like, yeah, it'll only take us a few minutes to go and get them.
They're
but
down at the slaughterhouse. They're going to need you to go down there. They're going to have this big metal ring thing you put around your neck. And just wait for Javier Bardem to come by with the little fucking pressurized thing.
It's like, look, a lot of cows have been getting out of this goddamn slaughterhouse. And these kind of like, you know, they've evolved. So they're evolving into wearing like human clothes and stuff.
Hey, Scooter, what's some of them goddamn candles out there smell like candy and make them cows come back, man? Oh, you mean that apple cinnamon? Yeah, get them apple cinnamons out of here. We got some cows on YouTube they got loose. Just fucking
We gotta
sussing.
wrangle them in.
Yeah, we gotta wrangle these people out here making YouTube videos, making Bath and Body Works look a damn fool. We gotta get them back up in here. Just fucking, could you imagine? Just, that's the world I want to live in, where this bitch is just getting penetrated in the skull by a pressurized nail.
Well, no, she's a milk cow, probably. You know.
I just want her to be used for her round steak.
Well, it's probably a bull with a wig. A bull with a wig.
You're a big bull guy, aren't you?
Bull with a wig. Did you just do a Pacino voice for bull with a wig?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know
Got my wig
where
on
you
my
were.
udders.
What was that?
Got my wig on my udders. Now somebody milk me. Milk me hard. Hoa.
Whereabouts at the time. I said, okay.
Moolah.
I said, I don't really want
That's
to
the line.
inconvenience you. I said, if you're just going to this off-site store just to get my 2 candles. And she's like, oh, no,
This
no,
is
no.
definitely a guy.
She's like, we'll just grab all of them and bring them on over. And I said, okay. I said, well, I'm
convinced
leaving
this
in
is a
about
fucking
10 to
guy.
15 minutes. I'll be there in a half an hour.
Hour.
Okay, no problem. Great.
This
Gotta
is
take a
trans
shower.
Hang up the phone.
for sure.
I get to Appleton. My mom does all the shopping. She spent probably like $60, I would say.
That's a lot of money to
getting
her.
Stuff.
That's a lot of
So
money
my
to
mom
this
gets
bitch.
Stuff, and I go up to the register with my 2 candles, and my mom did her transaction
That
first.
looks like a cum candle in her right hand. It just looks like a pure bleach white cum candle. That
He's
would,
holding the candle, by the way.
dude, it would be
Smells like a
hilarious
damn
to like
swimming pool.
if you got one of these candles and you hollowed it out and then for just like a year you saved up all your cummers and waited for them to harden over. If you broke into her house in the middle of the night and just set that back with all the other candles, just to know that eventually she's gonna light that and it's gonna smell like burning cum in whatever room that she lights it in. That's another thing that I would like to do to this woman.
Smells like the swimming pool at the YMCA.
That's
yeah.
every pool at the YMCA.
Just burn your eyes out with all the chlorine in it.
First, and I'm like,
Tucker
hi,
and
I'm like, I
Luch.
was the person who called. Can you please, get my candles because I'm just gonna exchange them. And the woman looked at me really funny,
Yeah.
and she's like, she was
Looked at you.
really
Wait,
a bitch
are
to
you
me.
a guy?
The first woman who helped me out, she had blonde hair. I don't know her name, but she was kind of rude to me, and she's like, I really don't know anything about that. And I'm like, oh no, that's no problem. I'm like, I'm sure the manager knows, not a big deal. And she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna help.
Do you see how this bitch is so entitled? She just assumes everyone knows what she wants. And another telltale sign that she's just a fucking cunt is that she had to make a point of being like, this one chick, she was kind of rude to me, but that's fine. Anyone that says it like that, you're the rude one. You're the fucking problem. Anyone making long 12-minute long fucking rant tapes about like candle stores not having what you want, you're a fucking bitch. It's that straight
They
up.
thought too much about it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
thought too much. You
Move
know?
on, have fourth meal, go fucking scrub your monstrous ass crack and get a shotgun ready for yourself. Jesus Christ.
By the way, let James Caan off that bed there, misery. Fucking hell. That's what she sounds like.
Yeah.
Doody, howdy, doody. Doody, doody, doody.
If they did
Shut
make
up.
if they made a remake of Misery, I could definitely see her doing that role. She's the worst type of white woman.
Yeah. She'd be the pig. If you remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw her in that new Nicolas Cage movie, sniffing out truffles in the forest.
I got a pig, baby girl. Got a pig.
We gotta go. We're looking for mushrooms out in the forest. I can't stand Nicolas Cage.
I'm not Castor Troy. I'm a pig owner.
I'm not Castor Troy. God, dude, what a fucking bullshit movie that was. And dude,
movie. I love that movie.
I think I'll still watch it.
I'll still watch
yeah, I'm not saying I won't still watch it. Like I'll still watch Twister, you know.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, it's horrendous.
Still watch it.
Extreme. That's why they call him Extreme.
Extreme.
It's so fucking whack, man.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. I love in that film that he always says like Twister's like completely unpredictable, and then he starts going
like
out
my
and starts
heroin
predicting
use.
What?
Like my heroin use. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh. Rest in power.
Fucking Dusty, man. Dusty! Sounds like an Opie caller.
Yeah, yeah.
Phones, we got Dusty from Oklahoma.
Ice Cube. I think I'm done with this bitch and her candles, dude. They didn't have her candles, whatever.
I hope she burns her shithole fucking pig pen to the fucking ground, and the lard on her body just burns for years.
This is one of those chicks who like wears yoga pants to work and tells guys like not to look at her and stuff like that. Like I hate when I want to wear these and be comfortable, but I hate it when people objectify me. No one is objectifying you. They're only looking because you're turning yoga pants into yogurt pants. You know, she's got those fucking like just the cellulite or whatever it is wrecking the pants.
It looks like sacks of seeds, basically.
Yeah.
Every time I go into a store, people always point me towards the big and tall section, and that's just not all right.
Once they can get me out from under the broken floorboards, they always point me in that direction, and I don't like it. Skylar says, what? You didn't like Pig? No! That movie stunk! Fucking Nicolas Cage living out in the woods. He's got a prize truffle pig, and he's just this fucking super edgy chef that was really good and like taught all these chefs what they know, and like, oh, he wakes up, he gets his ass kicked, and he wakes up and his pig is gone. Now I gotta go out on a mission back into public and fucking break through my autistic social tendencies and fucking try to get my pig back, and oh, they killed my pig. What am I gonna do? And it's just stop.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying anyone needs to watch it. So yeah, spoiler alert. It's literally that. It's the length of a movie, and that's it. Oh, I cook in the middle of nowhere with my pig. Oh, we find mushrooms. Oh, someone beat me up and stole my pig. Oh, my pig's dead. Roll credits. Stunk.
Time to make bacon. Time to make bacon, baby girl. Time
yeah.
to make bacon. Yeah.
Fucking walking around the woods that looks like with something that looks like this candle bitch out here sniffing out mushrooms and gets beat up over it. Ugh. He was living in an old little Ted Kaczynski shed too, man. He had gourmet food and pipe bombs underneath his fucking bed, working on his manifesto every night. Fuck Nicolas Cage. Fucking overrated douche.
Who has done better in a career now since Face Off, Travolta or Cage? Here's a question for you.
Travolta's definitely the more famous.
Planes.
Yeah, but I mean his movie career.
I mean,
that was a fluke, right?
I mean, the fact that I think he did a lot of gay for pay, and that's how he got most of his roles. Like if a decent looking cat like Travolta was running around Hollywood, not afraid to suck a cock every once in a while. That's how you get ahead.
Literally ahead.
Nicolas Cage just fell. I mean, he's a Coppola.
Right. He's already from the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travolta had to suck his way up, dude.
Yeah. God damn it, Christian and Skylar liked Pig.
I'm over it. I'm over it, right? I'm over it.
I'll tell you this. I've seen worse movies. I'm just so fucking cynical about movies in general. Like I've been like ever since PC bullshit has like taken over the media, I'm just always fucking disappointed by movies. Not that that movie had any of that in it, and it wasn't like, and the only time I hate it is when it's like just shoehorned into a movie. I'm just always overly cynical and ready to be disappointed now that it's like really hard for me to watch a movie and really enjoy it. Like a lot of people hated the new Halloween. I personally loved it because I knew what I was getting into. I know what a cheesy horror film's supposed to be like. So I'm not going into it like, oh, this has to be Academy worthy or something like that. Like anyone going into one of those movies expecting to be impressed is a fucking idiot.
Yeah. It's
okay. I can fuck with that.
Skylar says, dude, I fuck with Nicky Cageman. Yeah, Nick Cageman's a better actor than Nicolas Cage, in my opinion. I definitely fuck with Nicky Cageman, too. But now
was he in all the Saw movies?
Well, no, he wasn't in Pig, but he was in Swine. It was actually a different movie than the one Nicolas Cage was in, and that was actually a decent movie. I really enjoyed that. See, he lives in the middle of nowhere in a shed, and he's a chef, and he lives with a pig who can sniff truffles, except for his pig gets stolen, and then Nicky Cageman wakes up, and he puts on this like outfit that looks just like Neo from The Matrix, and he goes around Manhattan shooting up the joint, trading gold coins for different things, and then he stays at a hotel where other assassins can't kill assassins, and then he goes back out and he finds the pig, and then he like finds his pig and goes back to the woods and, you know, resumes life as usual. Swine is a much better movie than Pig, in my opinion. Nicky Cageman. Moving on. So the next thing we have to talk about is there's a Netflix drama series that came out a little while ago, and it's called My Husband Won't Fit. And I thought it was fucking hilarious because it centers around this Asian couple, and it's very weird because this is not normally a problem that you see amongst the Asian community, but essentially it's about a couple that meet and they decide like, oh, you know, they go on a date and they are like, oh, let's, you know, go back and fuck and whatnot. And so they get back to the girl's place and homeboy whips out his gear, but his gear's too big to fit in her pussy. And so they can't fuck. And eventually like they end up trying to like have kids and stuff, but like he can't get his dick into her because she's just such a petite flower, I guess. And yeah, anyway.
Perfect.
What?
No, okay. I really want to see this. Do they also want to be ninjas? I really want to know that.
Yeah, they're wearing bathrobes in that picture. Like, what are you doing?
Well, there's a lot of
dressed like a human being.
Well, there's a lot of awkward scenes. Like that's a scene right after they try to fuck again and it doesn't work. And it's like, and they decide to stay together. And the whole show is about how they work around this issue of his giant fucking Japanese dick that won't fit in her Asian pussy. And they are constantly just like, oh, you know, it's okay, I love you, and we're gonna work out the problem and stuff. And it's literally a whole series on that.
Oof.
Yeah.
I don't believe it for a minute. That's definitely like fan fiction.
Yeah, look here.
This is a fan fiction story, dude.
Here, I have the trailer for it if you want to see it. Let me pop this over so the fellers at home can see. Oh, I'm sorry. It's all in Japanese.
So what?
I don't really feel like... okay, yeah, we can watch it, but for people listening on audio only, I'm not about to read all this, so I'm sorry. Hopefully you speak Japanese, you can just understand it.
She looks scared.
Asian women are always scared. Also, I'm pretty sure that guy's gay because she looks like a dude. He's just got that big fucking Japanese hog, dude.
She does.
Oh, my pussy is so small.
I'd fuck her.
Yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't fuck her, all right? I'm just saying she's got, like, the whole show centers around her having the smallest pussy on planet Earth, apparently, because she can't fit a Japanese guy's dick into it, which to me just sounds like a medical issue. That doesn't sound like something that you can work through with good feelings and lots of conversation. That's something where, like, you need to go to the doctor. He needs to take one of those Bovie machines and just kind of split you down a little bit. Something like that. Either that or, like, why isn't this guy just pumping batches into the asshole? You know, you can make it happen. If she wasn't so selfish, she would just give up the butthole. But, you know, she's probably not doing that. Poor guy.
The penis is so small, dude. I don't believe his penis is big.
So small. So small.
So smart. So cute and tiny. So cute and tiny.
A tiny penis and it won't fit into poussoir.
Look how low their tables are. That'd be awful. to
No,
sit on
that
the
would
floor and
rule.
eat
No, I
there.
like that. I like that a lot.
Cool.
I
You can like it all you want.
No, I'm a big. You already know I'm a gigantic Japan man. I love all things Japanese, dude. I love everything about the country. I'm full on with sitting on the floor and eating my dinner off a little table. I'm all
I
about
think they were
that.
ridiculous people. I'm glad we nuked them twice.
Shut up, dude. I'll beat the shit out of you. I'll put a potato in a pillowcase and just fuck you up with it.
Oh, you will now, will you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'll sex
Instead
you
of
too.
I'm a scat man, Rick could be I'm a Jap man.
Chiba chiba chop chum chiba chop.
I'm a Jap man.
Oh, let's see.
It's too low. I would knock this table over all the time.
Adam, shut up with your height. Listen to Adam
how's a-
trying
no,
to
how's a
brag
grown
about his
man
height.
sit at a
Oh,
table
I'm
like
uncomfortably tall. I'm better than everyone. I can't eat on the floor. My knees
No,
will give
you would-
way.
I don't
Actually,
know how.
no.
I don't know.
Adam's got a bad
Adam has
back.
a point. This guy has a dick the size of Mount Fuji, apparently, and he's able to sit like that with
Yeah.
a dick that big. Call him bullshit.
He's got a
Adam's got
big,
point.
fat Yokohama hog, dude, and he's just trying to barrel that thing into this poor woman, and she just can't take it. She's got the tiniest Japanese pussy on the planet. This poor guy, he's out here. His hog is throbbing, dude. You know, in Japan, though, it's a little bit easier. If your lady ain't banging you and stuff like that, it's a little bit more socially acceptable to go outside the boundaries of relationships because within the service industry, there is sex work. You know, there are things as like, there's such thing as like love hotels. There are also massage parlors where it's perfectly acceptable for you to go in there and get like a normal massage, or you get your fucking hog polished and you be on about your day. And so I don't really see this as a big problem.
In a vending machine and get some used panties. Yeah,
That
that's
too.
normal.
That too. Yeah, you
Yeah,
just put
that's-
them
that's
mugs
normal.
up to your nose. You get you a beer out of the same vending machine that you get some used panties out of, and you just go on about your day.
That's what I'm saying. There's no logic. Get some chairs, you idiot.
That's the greatest thing about Japan is that there's tons of logic, but there's also just so much obscure, crazy shit. It's one of the greatest things ever in a homogenous
Sit in the chair.
society, Adam.
Stop cutting your fucking tables in half and fucking sitting Indian style on the ground.
Everybody's karate chopping everything over there, so all the tables are whittled down like that because they've been karate chopped in half. All chairs and
Eat like
tables start
everybody
out
else.
normal. Kyle says you're just a weeb. Yes, sir, I am. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. What else here? I've kind of missed out on some of the chat. It says, or Kyle says, dude, what the fuck? How big is his cock? I've seen small Asian chicks get boned with big dicks in porn all the time. Oh yeah, no, that's one of the craziest things to see.
That's why it's most unbelievable.
Yeah, Skylar says that was a good one too. He definitely nailed the soundtrack to that. Christian says, what about Wicker Man, where he just beats up women the whole movie? Yeah, that's a good movie. That's okay. Skylar says, oh shit, no, haha, I haven't seen that one. And let's see, Kyle says, dude, the only thing I like from Japan is their food, games, and cars. Well, that's a lot of their economy. That's same here. I drive a Japanese car. I eat predominantly Asian food if I can, and then as for games and media, for the most part, I watch anime and fucking play Japanese video games. So yeah, that makes up a large part of my life and has since I was a young kid. I've always loved Japan. I don't know what it is.
Have you ever had woman?
What?
Have you ever had sex with an Asian woman or a Japanese lady?
I like the chances I've had to bang, or I guess this could be true for like a number of chicks, but like, I've never had sex with an Asian chick, but I've never had the opportunity outside of like being in a relationship, like a committed relationship. So like, yeah, the opportunity has arisen a lot of times, but I don't like to, especially at that time in my life, I was like, I'm not going outside the bounds of this relationship because like, this is one that I don't want to fuck up. You know what I mean?
Okay. Fair enough.
So yeah, like in the past I have, cheated and shit like that. But personally, it's just, it doesn't feel good, and it also takes way more effort than it's worth. And I'm just not, I can't, like, especially now, I just can't be bothered to do shit like that.
Wasn't the question, have you ever had sex with an Asian?
Yeah.
It was, and I worry really.
How the fuck did you get there, Rick?
Because I said
I
have
just don't
had.
want to be cheated.
No, I said I've had the opportunity
no,
to.
I've never had sex with an Asian chick.
Yeah, but I've had the opportunity to several
ended
times, but that's why it didn't work out. I didn't want to just say no. I want to give people some context.
To get to an answer.
Well, also, it's a talk show, and I'm trying to like give people some insight into my actual life. Unlike you, Adam, you fucking milquetoast fuckboy.
I'm just teasing you, silly goose.
No, not you, Josh. You're perfectly fine. You're a sweetheart. All due respect. Oh, my girlfriend's in the chat. That's good. How you doing, Amy? She said she's about to flatline listening to this episode. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I
didn't listen to the beginning.
Yeah, I'm way too honest about shit that's happened in the past and stuff. Skylar says Asian women are amazing. Kyle says, peace, Skylar. Nice to talk to you. Skylar says, you too, Kyle. I guess I didn't need to read that part. That's just two gentlemen saying farewell to one another. Skylar says he's got to run. Y'all have a beautiful night and weekend. You too, brother. I love you, Skylar. Welcome back anytime you want.
Nice to meet you, Skylar.
Good man, good man. Skylar and I grew up together in the hood.
Well,
yeah,
so this was followed up.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
This was something I found. And Adam, how many times do I have to fucking tell you that, dude? If you try to end the show early, I'm gonna keep going. I have more videos anyway, but you can just rest assured anytime you open your stupid fucking mouth about ending the show, I'm going to keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going full steam.
I've just I've just made it into the whiskey here, so let's keep it going until I get too drunk again.
Big fucking surprise the Irishman's over here hitting the bottle. Just
he's probably
breaking down those stereotypes.
Yeah, he's dipping potatoes into some kind of fucking whatever sauce. They don't have sauce in Ireland, but
you know, fucking sauce in Ireland, you stupid cunt. God,
they got a bunch of ranch dressing over there. They're just like, oh, this is new.
You're an
Have you heard Michael Jackson's album?
Grizzly. Go fuck your hair, Ben.
Who?
My girlfriend says she's been here for a while, unfortunately.
Shit.
I love you. No, that's okay. I mean, I tell a lot of honest old Rick stories. That's like, if you can't be honest about where you came from, then, you're just selling the world a lie. I won't do it.
Fair.
Oh no, that thought's back, dude. The thought's back in the chat. After her timeout.
Sky.
No, Skylar's gone.
Leaving.
Yeah.
Dude,
gone.
That is Sky, I bet.
That would be awesome. No, I mean, we banned her or him.
Zim.
Like 3 times now.
Zim.
She can stay or whatever. Yeah, go ahead and promote your horrible bullshit. I guess I'm okay with it because it's not even like they're promoting anything. It's just there's no links. It's just a bunch of emojis.
Yeah, they're spamming it up now.
Yeah,
could be
spamming it up.
Keyboard mouse Patel, dude.
Yes, or Vishnu Printar. Let's see.
She can stay here if she buys some merchandise. How's that sound?
Oh, I haven't lowered the prices on merch yet. I keep forgetting to do that.
No. She has to go full price now. If she wants to stay and do this bullshit, she's got to pay full price.
Yeah, if you're gonna clog up the chat with your horrible ads or whatever this is, I don't even know what you're advertising. It says I'm waiting you on 18 plus stream. Okay, this is a bot or it's some Indian man in a call center somewhere.
Hello, I'd like for you to come and play with my penis.
I would love it if we got a link to this person and it was actually to a naked chat, but it was actually just the dude sitting there stroking his brown dick, and he's just like, "You like this, baby girl? You like the way that I move my penis, baby girl?" They say "baby girl" a lot, dude. That's like their go-to. Should I?
Reminds me of the old Simpsons things. What was it? The sex chat, and it was just all the guys. Hello, are you a beautiful lady? Do I sound like a beautiful lady?
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
Let's see.
China.
Yeah. Kyle says it's from China. Get out of my chat. It's the best chat. So after that little big dick, small pussy video, I want to follow it up with 6 reasons your penis can't get hard. Let's take a listen.
As a naked man. That's one reason.
Ugh, well, you and I have different different ideas of what gets a dick hard.
I really hope
they said it, not me. They said it, not me. Look, it's true. Your pee-pee's getting softer, at least for most men.
Your pee-pee's getting softer?
And I feel you. See, this is a natural occurrence, and it's
Why is he
mostly
feeling
because
me?
of these 6 mistakes that are happening in your life.
talk
Today,
to
your boy's
Jake and
gonna
say,
help
"I'm
you out and
feeling
make
you."
sure that your iron rod stays an iron. Let's hop into it. Number
Iron
one,
rod.
though, all jokes aside,
What?
cover averages. We need to get into what is actually realistic. So the base that we want to be at, or what we call what is supposed to be average penis size, is about 5.3 inches, which would be roughly around the size of a Snickers bar, or...
Okay, pal.
Where is he getting that number from? Average, wait, like in what? Don't each country, I thought like they break that up as on a regional thing. Like each country is like, oh, average height. Oh, is average penis size part of that equation?
I feel like China's skewing the average.
I think so too. That's a little
out a little bit.
Well, I don't know. The way society acts, I would imagine everybody's penis is either that or smaller.
All right, everybody now, penis sizes.
Adam, I haven't measured. Oh, we should do that. I haven't measured in a while, dude. We can do that. What if mine's like 3 inches or something? Yeah, I'm like, guys, I don't want to read my number.
Really big when I was really small.
Oh, sorry, guys, I forgot to do it, dude. I don't remember my number. That's how you know someone's lying about their dick size when they sound like that. Like, oh, I forgot.
And by the way, Adam, you have to guess my height and my weight. Good luck, sir.
7'2", 4 pounds.
Your height? I don't know. Your height's probably 5'8".
You're such a piece of shit.
You're such
I'd say you're 5'8".
Weight?
175.
Okay, well, you're completely off in both. So you couldn't be more wrong.
Well, what is it?
Thank you, I think. Well, I'm 5'11" and 215.
Oh, nice. You could definitely kick Adam's ass. You could beat the shit out of Adam. I've done it a bunch. Yo, I beat up Adam so bad one time, dude. Like we were like kissing and stuff like that in my room, and he was like, "Yo, I feel gay," and I started like kicking the shit out of him. I was like, "You don't use that word, bro." And I was like punching him, and then I'd kiss him on the neck in between, like hitting him really hard. And now he just
beat the shit out of him for saying this was gay.
Yeah, dude. I was like, "Yo, you don't say that." And because Adam hates it whenever we're kissing, and I like tell people about it and shit. He's like, "This is gay, man." And I was like, "Oh, you don't use that word with me." And I started just beating the crap out of him.
Is Adam a good kisser?
Oh, he's terrible. No, he's terrible. He's always really nervous. He's always nervous. He's like, "What if someone sees us?" And I'm like who?
No. First of all, Rick trying to pretend he could overpower any like male is unbelievable.
Oh, you and I both know that's
dude,
wrong.
You're built. You weigh 120 pounds.
Not
you're
true.
5'10".
Not true.
5'8".
Not true. Again, like, how do you get these numbers, dude? Especially after hanging out with someone for fucking like 10 years, you just have these unrealistic.
You're not a big guy. You know you're not a big.
I know I'm not a big guy. I'm an average built guy. Like, I'm just a fucking normal sized person. Just because you're fucking 6'9" or whatever the fuck it is, doesn't automatically make everyone that's shorter than you 5'6" or whatever the fuck in your head. You're just the dumbest fucking guy.
Why is everyone ironically on the verge of becoming 6 foot?
Because that's a national average, dude. In most countries that are developed in this world, 5'10", between 5'10" and between 5'10" and like 6 foot, I think is the average. Unless you're somewhere in like Scandinavia where everyone's fucking 7 feet tall. Like do you not realize that that's an absolute fact? The national average height, that's what it is. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, just through pure statistic dumb luck, you're going to generally run into people that are that height.
Why are Africans generally quite tall, though?
Again, a regional thing. Who knows?
Tall.
I don't know. Because typically, like if you see with other species, like as you go up in latitudes, the animals get bigger.
Right.
So, you'd think humans that were raised at a higher latitude are going to be taller, which is true, right? I mean, Scandinavians are tall, and stuff, but then Eskimos are not tall, so it doesn't really make any sense. But
that is weird. I think that's a dietary
wolves
thing.
Wolves are
though.
huge in Siberia or Canada,
right?
And Alaska, but they're much smaller as you go down in latitude.
Yeah, I think in terms with of like the Eskimos and stuff, I think that has everything to do with the fact that they only eat a very specific diet, and that diet is not really something that could be assimilated with like very healthy, and generally I feel like that's gonna stunt your development a little bit physically.
I do want to make a point to Adam though. When I do ask a question about Africa, don't immediately follow it up with different species as a part of your fucking answer.
I think your racist Irish mind just put it there.
If you're talking about heights, though, it is bizarre for other animals. Like, that's not how it works.
Again, just like it was a very Africa-centric question, and you immediately went with species.
Again, I think your racist mind is just putting you in that position. I don't think Adam meant anything of the sort. I think all the whiskey's talking with Josh right now.
I'm a POI motherfucker.
Do you guys not want to learn? Hello.
Person of interest.
Do you guys not want to learn why? Why thank you. Do you guys want to hurry up and learn 6 reasons why your penis can't get hard?
I'm getting pretty hungry, so.
All right, well, let's get through this video. Let's learn why our dicks are soft, and we'll call it a day. Or actually, I got one more thing after this, then we'll call it a day. It's just a music video, though, so don't be such a fucking pussy about it.
The new iPhone 12, not the mini. And I know for a fact that you boys have already grabbed your iPhone and probably sized up or to something around the house if you don't have a ruler, but just for a rough estimate, that is about the average size of the male penis. So now that we know what's realistic and what's the average.
All right, just to recap real quick, guys out there, he said that the average size of like an iPhone 11 or 12 Pro Max, that should be about the length of your dick. So if you don't have a measuring device, either get a Snickers bar or a phone like that of that size and put it up against your rod and see how it measures up. My girlfriend.
I'm going to test with a Samsung. Hang on one sec.
My girlfriend says I'm actually interested in this and I'm taking notes. Let's
actually, that's about right. Actually, mine is about the same length as this.
Josh, you do not have a hard dick right now, dude. I will fight you in the streets.
Samsung what?
You want to bet?
It's a flip phone and it's
Motorola
closed.
StarTAC?
No, it's a flip phone and it's closed.
That was a StarTAC joke, so yeah.
Whatever, dude. Mine was way better.
My soft dick is the length of that phone. What? It had to be hard.
All right, we're moving on.
I can get hard.
Yes, boys, my main goal is to keep you in the high end of those averages. Let's roll on to number 2. Weight gain. Look, your range of motion is severely cut, which makes the usable surface area of your penis a lot less. See, as you gain weight, your belly expands. The base of your penis is attached to your abdominal wall. So as your belly expands, it pulls your penis inward, giving
That's
you
why Adam's
less
penis
range
is so
of
small. He's
motion.
just
Now,
such a
what's the
fat
good news?
fuck.
You lose weight, you get all those inches right back. Number 3, stress and anxiety. See, stress and anxiety elicit a response in your body where stress hormones are released, such as cortisol. Cortisol has basically like a seesaw effect with testosterone. See,
Seesaw
the more
effect.
cortisol you have in your body, the less
could also
testosterone you have in your
cortisol
body.
with
The less
gender.
testosterone, the lower your sex drive and the more limp your noodle is. See, but it doesn't always have to be that way. See, Blue Chew, our sponsor, makes it easy for you to literally chew it and do it.
Was this seriously? It's a 4-minute video. We're 2 minutes in, and he's fucking hawking Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
See, Blue Chew is
By
a
the way,
telehealth
Blue
medicine
Chew,
platform.
come out and sponsor us. Why not?
Oh, I would love to get a dick pill sponsor on this show.
That is revolutionizing the market by giving men chewable tablets that you can easily chew it and do it that will give you longer and harder erections. Now here is the best part. It is a lot cheaper than Viagra and Cialis, even though it's made from the same active ingredients like sildenafil and tadalafil. And the cool thing with Blue Chew is that they
No one knows what that is.
individually packaged little envelopes where it allows you to carry it with you all day long and you can easily chew it.
Is the rest of this just going to be a Blue Chew ad?
The best part is that everything is done from the comfort of your home. It is done
By
online.
the way,
Once
do you really
submit
want
your
to advertise that you were doing Blue Chew? You can't get hard. You need a little blue pill. I thought that used to be a source of fucking shame for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, first of all, I'm not getting on YouTube making a 6 reasons your penis can't get hard video. That's uncomfortable.
This is a very personal
Look, boys,
project.
the reality is that our penis can get softer with all of life's ups and downs. But there is a way to get it hard when needed. See, I want you guys to click the link down below or go to bluechew.com to get your confidence back. You just chew it and do it whenever you need. Number 4, it's called disuse atrophy. In other words, or in simple terms, it's if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. See, it's like any other muscle in the body. You need to use it frequently so it maintains its size. If not, you're gonna completely lose the size that you have on that muscle. Well, that type of atrophy works.
This is supposed to be 6 reasons your penis can't get hard, not 6 reasons your penis is small.
6 reasons why you're not taking Blue Chew.
Yeah, dude, and this motherfucker's got ashy elbows too. You see that?
Whoa.
Oh, he does.
I ain't playing that. I ain't playing that.
I bet he has an.
Get upstairs.
There's a snake.
Put some lotion on.
Works the same in your penis. So what you need to do is actually create blood flow down to that area and put it to use what it was made to do. Responsibly, of course. But going too long without an erection is not good for the penis because collagen, smooth muscles, elastin, and other tissues start decomposing, resulting in a loss of penile strength and girth. Number 5, smoking. Look, smoking is already a bad now.
Oh boy,
See, Adam?
Oh, you're all fucked.
No, I got a huge hog. Adam over there, on the other hand, though, he's fat and he smokes.
Yeah, my hog, it have truffles, baby girl. That's what my hog does. Wait, now, why did he go? Okay, I don't know why. My Nicolas Cage took a fucking dip there for a reason.
Yeah, I was gonna say it turned into Pacino really quickly.
And it did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Where we go for my penis?
If that's not enough, it can further damage your guy downstairs by restricting blood flow. And what ends up happening is that no matter how stimulated you are up here, the blood flow just won't reach down there because of all the damaged blood vessels. And finally, number 6, your testosterone is just dropping.
Oh,
See,
damn, Adam, they're just fucking you up.
Lead to penis atrophy.
Adam's got low T, man. He called me up last night at like 3 in the morning, dude. He was like crying and stuff. I was like, yo, Adam, I'm your best friend. I'm always going to be here for you. Tell me what's going on. He was like, bud, my dick is tiny. It can't get hard. And I'm pretty sure I got low T. I was like, dog, I'm already on a plane. So I had to fly out to Colorado this morning, and Adam and I kind of spooned in his bed for a little while. We gave each other Eskimo kisses before I had to hop back on a plane and come back home, do the show.
These Adam stories.
It's 100% true. Adam will tell you.
Yep.
100% true.
Oh, yeah. It's 100% accurate.
Adam and I have to take pills to get hard. Kyle says,
it's not actually Blue Chew.
Kyle says, I don't know why, but his hand gestures are pissing me off. Yeah, this guy's a turd.
He's like a street magician.
Yeah, he's a piss baby. That's what this guy is. He's a he looks like a 40-year-old piss baby.
This is exactly why it's important to live a balanced, healthy life.
Where you're going to the gym,
you're eating the right things. You're reducing your stress levels. See, all of this works together in boosting your testosterone. The higher your T levels are, the stronger and bigger and thicker your boy downstairs will be. Boys, that's it for today. Those are 6 mistakes that almost every...
Who says 6 with his hands like that? He put 5 fingers up, and then he put a thumb up for the 6th finger. Ugh.
Oh, is that an okay symbol almost? Oh,
I don't know. Yeah. It's a black Israelite signal.
I think the biggest reason he can't get hard is because he's a fucking eunuch. I guarantee you this man has nose.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Snippy.
Let me see what we got going on here. Oh, yeah. All right.
Got more for us?
We've got bologna, boys.
Oh, shut up, Adam.
Yeah.
Eat something. Go and make yourself a sandwich.
How am I gonna eat something?
Should have filled up a cum before the show.
I make dinner. Yeah, make dinner, dude.
You have a woman, have her make you a sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring it in.
Adam acts like he's running that household, but we all know who wears the pants. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This week I've got a quote-unquote artist by the name of Crazy Cat Lady. name's Ida Flayden, and
that sweatshirt is cool as fuck.
Yeah, I'd wear the fuck out of it.
I would wear that.
This song is called Happy Go Lucky or something like that. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Is that the name of the song, or is the name of the song Crazy Cat Lady? Either way, she's about to perform a song about cats, and it's just fucking annoying. But without further ado, and so that Adam can eat, here's this Crazy Cat Lady song. She kind of looks like Adele. Skinny Adele, not fat Adele.
Shit, that cat's cool.
Some big ass kitties, dude.
Garfield, Duchess, Snowball, Figaro. That's my clique and we all real tight, yo. Cat against dog, no doubt who's the winner. Cats never lose, they eat dogs for dinner. 9 lives, there's hard as cement. Surviving 9 bullets like my dog 50 Cent. Cats run this bitch 100%. I'll start voting when a cat runs for president. All I need is more cat friends, 'cause I don't really like humans. I'm not a crazy cat lady, just want more cats, baby. Not a crazy cat lady.
Oh, Josh has his cat, dude. He showed off, dude.
Nice.
Oh shit. Messing up your shit, bitch, they don't give a fuck. Blood on the floor when they kill the mice. Playing with the prey, there's cold as ice. Pissing on your floor, scratching on your chair. Put your paws in the air like you just don't care. All I need is more cat friends, 'cause I don't really like humans. I'm not a crazy cat lady, just want more cats, baby. Not a crazy cat lady, just want more cats, baby.
I don't hate them.
When your mixtape, I'll have this on rotation for sure.
Oh, fuck.
Nice. All right, this is definitely not Baloney Boy material. This is actually fucking cool.
That was charming.
Yeah, I can't say that I didn't like this.
Yeah. We broke our fucking cats out as well. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, this whole video was cool. Look at the cat pyramid and shit like that. This fucking rules. This chick's just doing her thing.
Rick, I think you're going to have to play it again. Quite honestly.
How about this? We'll go out on it.
There you go. There's the plan.
We'll go out on it instead of the normal farewells that we normally give. So I guess what we'll do is first and foremost, I want to say that this woman rules. This song rules. I take back putting it in Baloney Boys, but I'm still glad we had it on the show. I think the chat.
Really little applause button for like.
Yeah, the chat agrees. This is a confirmed, as Kyle says, a confirmed not jabroni girl. So, agreed.
Excellent, Kyle.
Yes. With that being said, I want to thank everyone for joining us for another installment of the Brass Tacks program. And if you have any suggestions for the show or anything that you want to see featured on the show, send those suggestions to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. Until next week, have a great weekend, everybody. Much love. If you boys want to go ahead and plug, go ahead.
Free Eli Manning, free Peyton Manning, free Orange Julius. Those are for Robbie. Probably said
My name is Josh. I've got the podcast. Go back and watch the video. I'd enjoy me, my haven, but you know.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Josh, because the music was way too loud.
My name is Josh. Come over to the West Waterford podcast. Have a look at some of our back catalogue. And I'll be here as long as the boys are going to have me, which I hope is for a long time because I love doing this with you boys.
Well, we certainly love having you, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that so much. And yeah, look, aren't you? Drink on, unless you're Rick, in which case don't get into the fireball.
Yeah, Rick, don't drink.
Yeah, I won't drink. Don't worry, guys.
I'll tell you what, Rick, you can drink under my supervision if I ever meet you in person.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Terrible idea.
All right, I love you guys. I love everybody out there. Please have a great weekend. We'll see you next week, guys.
Cats, baby.